Oh, I am here. Llama is here.
Hello.
We're hanging out. We're doing things. Having a great time. A really, really good time, let me tell you.
I'm about to be gone to stuff my fat face with food.
Well, you
Sorry,
can
chat.
you stay here while you stuff your fat face.
I will be deafened. I'll be
That's fine.
deafened and gone.
You have to do that. I guess you care more about food than me. That's fine.
Stop Trump voice.
Okay. What are we gonna get into today? What do we want to get into? What are we feelings?
Hopefully each other when I come to Cali.
Yeah. What's going on? I don't want to start the 8-hour fucking Connor video.
Just a sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. He's going to get his food. He's going to get his food. All right. Let's see what's going on in the news today. Stuff in Lebanon. Mike Pence says Trump admin has departed from conservative principles. What a surprise. Not a lot going on this Sunday. Just the slop. I guess that's the big thing. The streamer slop. Connor slop.
Apparently my food was just sitting on the porch.
Oh, shit. Probably
So
cold now,
the app was incorrect.
They need to get better people there. We should send Elon.
They need better apps. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Casper. I can't help it. It's like Tourette's.
True.
Let's see. Suggestions in chat for what we should do.
Okay, I'm eating my food.
Politics?
Goodbye, Jordan's chat. I'll be back soon. Goodbye, goodbye.
He's deafened himself. He's cut us off. It's very rude. Hey, what should we get into right now? What do we want to do? Some Artemis 3 stuff from like a week ago. That looks interesting. Sleepy Joe 30. Let's watch Survivor. I still haven't watched the finale. I watched everything but the finale. I know I'm way behind, but there's reasons. Let's see. Well, you know, don't spoil me. I appreciate you.
She's gonna fuck lights on his head. Ooh, look on his jacket. Ooh. On your arms. Ooh, this shit is so fucking bad. No. I ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Ooh, I stole. Mama, why you gonna tell me to pick that stuff? I ain't got no top. Now it's wasting all over the car. Yes. Be quiet, it ain't got no top, mama. I'm finna pour it out. It's wasting all over the car. There's no top. Yes, I'm holding it, but it's still.
Bruh. That's like really fucking hilarious, and it shouldn't be as funny as it is. Ooh, what's that? Is this true? Or is this just MS Now slop? Let's see.
Midterms, and one of the most closely watched races of this cycle is certain to be the high-stakes face-off between James Tallarico and Ken Paxton, which could determine control of the Senate. And that Texas showdown is the subject of tonight's primetime focus. Republican Ken Paxton survived almost everything politics can throw at a person from his own doing. But now his own party is asking, can he survive a general election? The scandal-plagued Texas Attorney General defeated four-term incumbent John Cornyn in the Republican Senate primary, knocking out one of the most powerful Republicans in Washington with the help of a critical endorsement from President Trump. Here's everything Paxton has survived to get to this point. First, felony security fraud charges indicted in 2015. Charges were later dropped. An FBI investigation into bribery and abuse of office.
Yeah, Paxton has got a lot of shit hanging off his shoulders.
Reporting him to federal investigators.
It was a very interesting choice to go with Paxton. You know, we'll see. It might, I mean, you know, it's Texas, Republican. It might pay off, but Tallarico has a pretty good chance.
Impeached by his own party in the Texas House, but later acquitted by the Senate. His wife filing for divorce on, quote, biblical grounds, and a settlement requiring him to pay nearly $300,000 in restitution. Now Republicans have to decide, do they keep spending heavily to defend Texas, a state that hasn't sent a Democrat to the Senate in 30 years, and concede other battleground states like North Carolina, maybe Georgia. Joining us now is Mark McKinnon, former advisor to George W. Bush and John McCain, and Chuck Rocha, Democratic strategist and senior advisor to the James Tallarico campaign. So, Mark, you have a long career advising Republicans in Texas, and when you saw Paxton, his win and the margin on Tuesday night, what was your first reaction about how this is going to play out?
Well, my first reaction is that it's the worst possible outcome for Republicans. John Cornyn was a long-standing, respected Republican senator who had been Attorney General on the Supreme Court. I mean, he was right out of central casting. If he'd been nominated, Republicans could have spent money on races that are much more neat. I mean, the fact that Republican Senate race is competitive in Texas at all is it tells you a lot, because the last time a Democrat won the Senate seat was 1988. Chuck and I worked for the last Democratic governor, Dan Richards, before I crossed the bridge with George W. Bush. But a couple of recent things that I've observed that really caught my attention. Number one, a poll just came out that showed that 30% of the voters who voted for Cornyn are considering voting for Tallarico. A lot of them are going to stay home, and not very many of them are going to vote for Paxton. That's one. Number two,
that's
Karl
really
Rove
interesting.
observed in the Wall Street Journal yesterday, it's a very interesting fact, which is that in Paxton's races that he ran for Attorney General in 2018 and 2022, he's nearly at the top of the ticket as the Attorney General, but he ran behind every other statewide office holder on the ballot by 150,000 votes or more. And this was before all this, most of the stuff that you just mentioned. This is before he was impeached, before people heard all the bad stuff. So even before that, he was a drag on the ticket. So there's just no question that this is going to be a very tough race for Paxton. And
Yeah.
given what we saw in 2018, I'm usually the one that taps the brakes, but that Beto race was close. 3 points. I think that Tallarico is already polling better than Paxton. So
Let's see.
I've
See the latest
always been the
polls.
one that tapped the brakes, but I'm saying this is a perfect storm lining up for Democrats.
Chuck, before I ask you my actual question, I would be remiss if I did not point out that the two of you have definitely raised the bar for headwear
Yes.
on our
I
show.
feel naked.
Yes,
Actually now.
all of us should have worn our matching hats. We'll coordinate for the next show. But the actual question for you is about how you think the Republican Party is going to potentially message around this, let's say, flawed candidate. And the reason why I ask is that Cornyn's own campaign called Paxton a fraud, the Republican Party, the Senate committee, deleted its own attack ad on his crime record. I think we can play that, actually. Let's do that.
This is the sound of Texas. And this is how it sounds under Ken Paxton.
Oh my God.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So,
Jesus.
which Texas do you want to hear?
You know what, though? Attack ads are like the absolute norm nowadays. That's just what you do. It's like, you want to vote for this guy? Well, he's a pedo, child-killing, illegal, violent, illegal, loving piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a big ouch there, I think. So Chuck, how does the Republican Party actually market this candidate after they have already put out material like this on behalf of the other Republican that Paxton defeated?
There's going to be a real big contrast, and thank you
Oh,
for the compliment
shit.
on brand new straw cowboy hat. I got that at Cavender's today.
Oh, peace out,
I'm in
llama.
Austin, doing some work. But there's two big differences. One is the
Hope
Republican
hope they're okay.
division. You have already seen that they want to separate people and not talk about the economy. They want to talk about this social issue. They want to take a comment out of context. They want to splice things together. They want to make James Tallarico be non-Texan. While James Tallarico wants to bring people together, to my good friend Mark's point, even Republicans, independents, Latinos who are normally drop-off voters in an off year. James Tallarico's whole campaign has been about bringing people together. If you see the first campaign that Republicans ran out of the box, it didn't talk about the cost of living. It wanted to worry more about who ate meat instead of the price of meat. They wanted to talk about what all these things somebody may have said 10 years ago and nothing to do with the life.
Yeah, they're just not
It's really
campaigning this
for
one very
everybody
well.
watching this newscast from coast to coast to know that Republicans have been in full control of Texas for over 31 years. And things in Texas have not gotten better while gas is $4 a gallon down here. And I heard you say a while ago, there's a brisket shortage, and I'm in Austin, so I'm walking around whopping and beaving because there's a catastrophe going on here.
Well,
We'll talk more about that later, don't you?
yeah, there's a lot of meat left on the bone, as it were.
Oh.
Nice.
Mark, I am, as the rim shot is deserved. Mark, look, the notion that this is the guy who the Republicans are sending, what does it say about where we are on the sort of like temperature check with MAGA as a governing coalition? Because clearly, the reason he is here is because he is a Trump loyalist. It outweighs every single item on that list that Elise read, which is pretty astonishing, except that we're kind of used to the dynamic by now. What does it say as a matter of forecasting should Paxton actually win?
Well, I think that the reality here is that so much of what Donald Trump is doing, including and especially this endorsement of Paxton, are not about politics, but it's about his legacy. It's who was most loyal to him. It's about the arch. It's about the ballroom.
That's what it always is for him.
It's about the slush fund for the people who support him on January 6th. These are all things that are not good politically. Ask any Republican consultant or any Republican senator in Washington. But it's all about Trump's own legacy. He's not worried about being reelected again. All he's worried about is his legacy. So we're talking about a $250 bill with Trump's picture on it. But meanwhile, he's endorsing candidates that he felt were more loyal to him in a primary, but are much worse candidates in a general election. But at this point, that's not what he's concerned about. He's just concerned about Donald Trump and the legacy.
Well. Alright, let's see. What else? Artists are bailing on the 250th celebration. I want to watch, like, something I could give more commentary on, maybe. That's not somebody already giving commentary. But I also don't want to sit here for 8 hours reacting to the fucking Connor shit. Cop slap. I mean, we can always do cop slap. We can also do more of Moist Critical and his in like the r/nice guys, nice girls stuff. That was fun. Yeah, but we had a lot of fun with these, you know, going through the people freaking out, you know, when they get rejected and shit. But yeah, I hear you. Well, let's see what else. Oh, well, I guess since they were filling me in on this yesterday, maybe we can watch this.
Somebody sent me this yesterday. I tweeted it out. This is on the subreddit. Like, bro, and again, like, I just, to switch the subjects, can you imagine
I'll start the game,
if
but
this
I'm
was
probably
me in a
gonna
VC
be talking more about
defending
this.
why the Destiny Discord has minors in it? Somebody asked me that question a couple nights ago. I was like, oh, like, you know, because I was like, why would a politics Discord even have minors in it? So I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I mean, why do you guys have minors in your server? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess we don't do politics dedicated. And then, yeah, and then somebody pointed out, oh, no, we don't have minors in my server. That's just like a ban if you're under 18. So I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, true. We don't, I guess. This is, just imagine for one moment.
I turn on Tiny, everybody fucking leaves. My bad. Yeah.
Replace Doobie's voice with mine.
Actually, like molesting children, right? Because I think that person would be dangerous to have on.
Oh, looks like whoever uploaded this. Oh, 10-minute ads. Good job, you fucking read. Thanks for making it inaudible. Thank you.
Shoot him.
Thanks.
Fire. You're fired.
You're gone. Ark, take over.
You're done.
Ark.
Actually, like molesting children. Actually, like molesting.
Oh, this is quiet. Fuck me. Whatever. Oh, you're lucky for now.
Actually, like children, right? Because I think that person would be dangerous to have on the server. But I mean somebody who has like an attraction to children.
Yeah, this is so uncomfortable.
Potentially, but I think that
this is so fucking uncomfortable.
Like, it's a paraphilia, right? So it's a mental illness, basically. It's a mental illness, and these people don't choose to have it. They develop that way. So I think it'd be very
thing is so uncomfortable.
I mean, I know a couple of people who are pedophiles and who are going to like therapy and been going to therapy for years to try to like.
So you're saying you allow?
It's sort of like conversion therapy, where they try to shift their attraction upwards over like years of therapy and like conditioning. It's very, very difficult, and it's really
video.
Oh,
pedophiles on the server.
Question to that. No, you've already asked that question. I want to ask a question. If there was like, you know, you was allowed to allow pedophiles within the server, would you get rid of the minors and protect them, or would you keep the minors within the server also?
You know, so
what kind of fucking conversation did I join?
Like the reality is that most people who have children are not like pedophiles.
Wait, so Doobie, you would allow pedophiles?
I mean, somebody has a primary attraction to children, right? So when they are thinking about things they're attracted to, children are first, right? That's a pedophile. But if somebody is attracted to adult women, primarily. But if the opportunity to fuck with a 15-year-old comes up, they're gonna do it. That person's just a sexual opportunist, and that's the majority of child abuse, right? So it's kind of
yeah, this made me so uncomfortable when we started watching this. Like, bro, why do we need to like rationalize and make a distinction? Who fucking cares, dude? Who fucking cares?
The reality is, why would you say this as a server owner?
Yeah, like, who fucking cares whether it's a sexual bro, it's still fucking disgusting. Like, you're an adult. You should know better, regardless of what your, like, attraction is.
With a tag for minors. Why?
That up to like 5% of the male population has like pedophilic tendencies. Right? And that's just like the pedophilic tendencies. I'm not talking about sexual
drama.
I'm sure.
No, link me. You got a link for me? And I'm sure he is, right? For now. I'm sure he's so done. No link I could look. Yeah, if you could find it, I'll take a look. That would be an interesting change for sure.
Or don't project your fucking who would fuck a 15-year-old if they have the opportunity to, right?
Are you being dead ass right now?
Yeah, 100%.
You said who wouldn't fuck a 15-year-old?
What?
To the whole general populace, my guy. Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, yeah, like
do it.
None of guys.
Bro.
Keep it in perspective. None of you guys own a giant server where everyone's expected to talk about different opinions and get along. I'm sure developed this position because of the fact that he runs a server like this. You're not like that.
Wait, dude, how old are you?
So I can explain. So the server
Isn't that the fucking politics server?
Principle, right? I believe that freedom of expression is extremely important. I think that being able to express these crazy ideas with people all over the planet and try to figure not just understand the ideas that people have in their lifestyles they have, but try to understand yourself through discussions with other people with different perspectives. I think it's extremely important, right? And I don't agree with like drawing arbitrary lines about what you're allowed to talk about. I think it's silly.
So you
the reality is, even if you don't talk about these things,
that's fine. You can talk about it. That doesn't mean your opinion isn't fucked up and retarded.
It doesn't make those thoughts less dangerous. In fact, I think it makes it more dangerous.
So with your concept in mind, let's say a pedophile and a minor were in the same VC, and the pedophile is openly describing anal sex and nutting inside of an anus, you would allow that?
All right. Full note.
It depends on the
last
context.
question.
Problem? Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
What's the context, Phoebe?
If
Please explain
I
to
had
us.
said stuff like this and I was justifying logging a
Dude.
15-year-old child.
Full note.
It depends on the
last
context.
question you're going to ask in here about that. I'm sure Doobie would love to go into a room with you and talk about pedophilia all day long.
Yeah, so it depends on the context, right? So if they're trying to groom the child, no, I wouldn't
What's
allow
the
that. I don't think-
context,
obviously, I wouldn't allow
bro?
like someone to groom a child on the server or anywhere, right? But if they're talking about sex for some other reason, sure. I mean, we talk about sex all the time on the server, right?
In front of a minor?
Yeah, but it's a server where minors are present. This is not
Look at general
appropriate.
chat right now. You'll find, I'm sure, tons of people posting stuff that's like suggestive or sexual with plenty of minors in the chat. I mean, just look at the. Go
That's
on
not
anywhere on the
okay,
internet.
dude.
Go on Instagram or TikTok or anywhere in society, you're gonna find sexual shit
Dude.
around.
But that doesn't
That's
make it
just how
right.
society is.
Yeah, exactly.
Before you just described
Oh my
anal
God.
sex out loud, you didn't stop and ask everyone's age. So
Yeah,
you're
but
as guilty
I don't
as
think there's any minors in here.
You didn't ask.
I'm actually a minor, bro.
I'm a Democrat, so my favorite music note is A minor. Does that count?
Oh God.
That's not a music note.
Dude, wait, Doobie, I have a question for you. Like,
That's a key.
so you
That's
said 5%
stupid.
of the general population, they're like, they have
Male population.
Male population has pedophilic tendencies, but like they're pretty spread out amongst like, you know, like around the world.
Hey, so the
You're
guy.
you're having like a place where they can be in, like, at a rate where you wouldn't probably like meet them in real life.
Yeah,
So-
but just like I think trans people is a really good way to understand this, right? So trans people are like 2% of the population, I think, maybe a little bit more than that now. Sure, but on Discord, they're fucking everywhere, it seems. Right? Like on this server, we have a lot of trans people, right?
Right.
So I think the internet itself is going to be a place where
You're gonna have a
platforms
lot more
this.
videos. No, no
It's just a
videos
place
just
where
have
people who,
food
like,
shops.
don't
I'm not
feel
watching
comfortable
that.
or
All right,
whatever,
fair
feel
enough.
like rejected by society. They're going to end up on platforms like this.
Just saying, owner of the
I'll take your word
self-proclaimed
for it.
largest politics Discord server on the internet that has 2,000 people with minor tags on them. Just say that's just wild, bro. If I had anything like this on the internet, Jesus Christ. You missed Dan's late night stream last night? Yeah, I missed a lot last night. There was also Wick apparently did a full stream on
You missed the whole Wick thing, yeah.
Hi, Wick. How are you?
Oh, we've been better, but we're here.
Been better? You seem to have some things on your mind lately, some
Yeah.
ruminations with my.
Dan started going after Cherry and just
considerations that I've been
oh
pondering,
shit!
that have been.
Why am I not surprised?
Cooking in my brain for a little bit. Yes, no, that's exactly
You
right.
gotta make it bounce so you can't
I
just block
had a
it.
bit of a
I
revelation.
don't know how to make it bounce. That's a lot of work, okay? You're talking about some high programming shit there. Also, you didn't even spell Cherry's name right, you fucking birds.
I didn't make this yet. How do you spell it?
Oh my, don't worry about it.
How do you spell it? My guy will fix
That is-
it.
Too late.
Changed my outlook on a few things. A few revelations, actually.
Is it-
So, yeah. We've taken that new context into account and made some changes.
Yeah, are these the ones you were describing earlier in your stream?
Say Hassan actually gets some type of criminal charge and is convicted. Would you actually be pleased, or do you think if it actually happened for real, it'd change your mind on it? I think that I would be upset that it pleased me so much. All of these people, I'm going to reframe what I got demonetized on YouTube for, or rephrase it so it's not as radical, but like, all of these people are just way too eager and happy to throw the full weight of this administration behind or into their political adversaries. And for a group of people where it used to be the worst fucking thing in the universe you could do was DMCA somebody, to see people like Michael Knowles cheering for me to be arrested when the Trump admin is like seriously considering it, to see people like Hassan Piker like cheering along as they pull the plug on my Twitch unban and shit just because they're scared of me being on their platform. Like, you are asking of me to have superhuman levels of sympathy. So no, I will never, ever, ever have sympathy for somebody like that. For a nepotistic baby whose entire future was already going to be plaid and gold.
Oops. Oh shit. Thanks for the follow, HRK8GG3KPQ. New Channel 5 video would probably be a good watch after this. Link it
Just because of the last name he has, the place he was born, and his fucking family, to be cheering on as he tries to, as much as he can, nuke parts of my career. I will never, ever, ever, ever have sympathy for Hassan Piker. I'm sorry. That now, from a political perspective or whatever, I mean, maybe, yeah, the Trump admin doing what they're doing is not good. But I mean, like, that was already happening. We knew that. Hassan doesn't have the right to complain about anything this admin does when he refused to campaign against it, when he knew that should have been part of his political responsibility. He wanted accelerationism. He just didn't want to be the one getting accelerated. That was supposed to be the poor, stupid blacks. It was supposed to be whatever Arabs you offered up into the fodder, into the fucking what's the tree choppers called? The fuck. What am I thinking of? What do they call them? The wood chipper. It was supposed to be the Palestinians in Gaza, and the West Bank. It was supposed to be Ukrainian. These were supposed to be the people that all suffered for the accelerationist world that Hassan wanted to move us quicker along to the socialist communist thing. He didn't think it could be him, and now that it's him, I'm supposed to have sympathy for that? No, just fuck him. I never would. I never will.
Well, depending, yeah. So I went through it, and I went through the reasons that I've made the decisions I have, how like Destiny and the people around him have gone up in my credibility because they were honest to me, and people who were against him have gone down in my credibility because they lied. And I think that's perfectly
What
natural.
lies did people tell you?
Sure, that there was no doxing going on in that server. They swore to me up and down there was no doxing. And I was shown evidence that, oh, look, there was doxing. And not only that, the server itself confirmed that was happening, right?
Yeah, the server confirmed that they found the instance and they banned the person.
Yeah, but that's just like fucking too late. It's 11 months too late. And you guys had sworn up and down.
They banned it as soon as it was brought to their attention. What do you expect them to do?
What do you mean? What are they doing in the meantime? What a stupid thing.
It was an obvious dox. Why didn't they ban him in the first place?
I don't know what your docs looks like. I have no idea what this information would even look like.
Would you agree that Snarkers targeting people close to you is analogous to Dan seeking and targeting everyone around Hassan to get them banned? Frogan Denims.
Did Dan do that?
Sean, Caroline, Mike. Who's Sean? Sean DeBlack? I don't know. I know this is worthless to fucking say, and I don't give a fuck. I'll say it again for the millionth time, even as I say it's worthless to say. Dan, that was Dan's mission, not mine. If you watched any of the old fucking anything else shows or whatever, you could see how annoyed I was that he wanted to bring up smoke. I didn't give a fuck. This is Dan's shit. That being said,
Dan's
even though
always
that
trying
was
to talk
Dan's
about
shit,
Hassan.
Dan, quote unquote, going after people around Hassan? No. It sounds like those people are all people that are actively collaborating with and going along with and pushing the same shit that Hassan does. I feel like half the people on that fucking list threatened to kill me. that you just mentioned. That Sean the Black guy. I know that Grimmore dude or whatever the fuck has. I know that Mike from PA has. These people have threatened to attack me
Mike
or
from
kill me if they
PA 's
saw
a
me in person.
fucking
So
nut.
no, these guys are not even remotely equivalent to snarkers. Seeing that I follow somebody on fucking Instagram and trying to get them fired from their job, or targeting people on just no, it's not even remotely close. You're fucking. Is this just one of them, or?
I'm not saying it's on site if I see Destiny at TwitchCon again. I'm just saying,
Oh yeah, I remember this.
it probably wouldn't be on site. Honestly, I probably wouldn't notice him while I'm tripping over him because he's so fucking short.
This guy, why would you even do this? Why would you set yourself up like this?
This is gonna be cinema.
Well,
It's always the shortest people too, man.
seriously. Like, I'm not a Hercules by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like this is like the 1% of internet men that I would be confident like saying like, you know what, fuck it, let's go, okay? Let's throw down. The 5'4" men on the internet, fuck it, sure. If this is my trial, then fuck it.
You're gonna have a little person calling you short, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? Seriously, Jesus.
And censor that part of it.
What do you mean? It's hard to describe, right? Because I can't. It's not something like I could show you a block of censored material.
Yeah, sure.
But
Do you
then,
remember?
how do you know that's me? How do you know that's anyone? How do you know what that is?
But that would lie in your credibility.
Well,
then Wick has to build his credibility about his own docs happening. Like,
Of it would lie in your credibility. But there's also.
well, then if
Are you familiar?
The credibility is
Sorry,
your thing, then you should probably.
Dan said this Tony guy
use my
deleted all
credibility.
his shit after this.
yeah, teeny tiny Tony 22 apparently was his Twitter, and he deleted it all after this, I guess. But,
Not to judge whether I'm telling you the truth or not. I'm telling you. I saw my docs.
You could be saying this based off of nothing is the issue, and you're expecting us to make a very.
How could Wick be saying it off of nothing when all the other people on that server confirmed that this was the case, and now they've changed their story? What?
Broad
but they
determinations.
But they already admitted it happened.
Like, yeah, but I don't understand why you are so willing to jump on board with this when you will not provide the evidence, even censored. Now, we have other
just real quick.
instances.
Can
we have other.
Just real
we
quick
have,
before we move on. Before we move on, just I want to say, you were asking me for evidence, but you admit that it happened and that the Snark server said that.
I have seen their statement. I have not seen the evidence. I have not seen.
So does he think that they lied as well? Like
any of the law?
Hold on.
And I don't understand.
Teeny tiny Tony is a gay ops. He's literally like 55 years old in Discord servers doing gay ops.
Understand why?
So do you not believe them when they say it?
Not necessarily. I don't know what was posted.
What is he?
But now we're seeing people come in and try to accuse this community of egregious
This
actions.
guy pretended to be a Loner Box fan a long time ago.
Like, I am very strongly against doxing. I know that everyone else in the server. Well,
hold
people
on.
in the server.
Careful.
Not everyone in the server, right? A few people.
Oh!
There he is.
Wait, why is he a
He's got 2 PCs and
paper bag?
It's just the whole thing. Don't get me started on it.
I did.
Hold on, I gotta fix my Discord. Hold on 1 sec.
Take your time.
Classic.
Stop.
See, I just don't understand why you don't just censor the information. and
Because
post what they
at
sent
this
you.
point, I think that people have admitted in the server that my docs happened. I see no
Okay,
reason
well,
to release more information.
That's fine. We can move on to the next question. You said you would bring on even terrible people
Yes.
to your panel show. And since you don't regulate off-platform behavior, would you ever extend an invitation to somebody like a Bad Empanada?
Good one. Wait, no shot. Hold on.
No, definitely not.
Exposing
Please
the
don't.
custody abuse machine.
Fuck that empanada.
New video.
What?
Oh, 1 year old.
Yeah.
I thought it was 1 hour old.
Wait, somebody said President Sunday made a hit piece on Ukrainian Anna. Oh, okay.
So yes, in certain contexts, it would be content rolled, to be clear. But yes, I would have Bad Empanada on in different. It depends on the context, right?
Oh, there's an AE meme where Moot and Dan watch Cop Slop, and Dan started saying "Put the murder in the bag" when requesting good Cop Slop, so his alt is Murder Bag. Jesus. Sheesh.
I wouldn't have him on for a friendly chat. We're not going to play Among Us, right? But,
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't expect to. I wouldn't want a chat with that guy to be friendly. I think he. Frankly, I think he should be banned everywhere. Same with anybody who's on an open doxing campaign. But
Oh, like me, Destiny.
We have a thing in our server where we can effectively ban you from anything but my stream space, right? So you can't
What did I
interact
do?
with the Discord whatsoever. You can't interact interact with the members. You can't type in it. You can't do any of that. But I can have you on stream. And we did this, and we put this rule in place because there are contexts and circumstances where I would have someone who might otherwise be banned, but I would have them on my show because we are a free speech platform at the end of the day.
Well, you say you're a free speech platform, but you seem to have a problem with people making certain jokes that you deem to be crossing a line.
Well, yeah.
And I'm confused about why things like why specifically mocking Stardust's pet, as an example.
Because she's my friend.
Pet? Wait, probably your bird?
Specifically mocking Stardust's pet, as an example.
Because she's my friend.
Yeah, we look out for our people.
But just so you're not.
I love how honest that answer was, and the guy wasn't ready. He was like, oh, she's my friend. I can regulate my Discord server however the fuck I want. And the guy's like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Asking them to be
So you're not
At the beginning of his stream, Wick laid out the entire snarker coordination strategy in a way that I've only ever seen you do, so that was cathartic. Oh, nice. I think like once you have like a holistic view of it, you start to see how everything slots in, and you start to realize that your environment is a lot more plastic. It's a lot more fake than you thought it was. And he's probably, come to that realization.
Supported and deplatformed. I'm saying.
Why am I listening to this call in particular, though? Is it just going to be Dan owning this guy?
You aren't going to make fun of my friends in my space.
Later, yeah.
That's it. Not to if you cross a line, if you're a fucking
Hell
arsonist
yeah,
and a
Wick.
shit flinger, then I don't need you in my space. And if you think that's
You
inconsistent,
stand up
fine,
for your
call it
people. I know
consistency.
what
Just have
that's
me
like.
You manage the space, and your space in
Yeah,
some ways.
if I'm
the
inconsistent,
rules
I'm
that you choose to
inconsistent.
enforce
Consistency is a hot topic
inform
of
us in
mine.
some way
Follow
about the principles that you hold. And you say that you hold the principle of free speech, and then you say, don't say these things that I don't like about my friends. That seems to me to be incoherent.
Free speech means you can say whatever you like, and I don't think you should be deplatformed for it or arrested for it.
But you
I
are.
can criticize it. And
You're
if I
telling
don't
people
like
they
it in
can't
my
go on
house,
your
I can
panel
remove
shows.
But you're deplatforming them from your space.
you from my house.
All right, I just think that is anti-free speech, but we can move on.
That's called freedom of association. It's part of free
Tony, it's a little.
That's not.
I love that
free
when they come
speech.
to you, these guys always come to you. Everybody does this.
that
Every
what free
fascist
speech is
type,
about,
every
dog?
authoritarian type does this. They come to you and they demand that you hold yourself to like the most maximalist, or I guess depending on how you view it, minimalist rule set possible. Like a guy will literally walk up to your wife and talk to her in great detail about how he wants to fuck her, and you'll be like, "Can you not?" And you'll be like, "Huh, interesting. I thought you said
supported
free speech, and now you're trying to silence me." I see. Or they like are hungry and they just like break down the door into your kitchen from the backyard, and they come in and you're like, "Can you not do that?" And they're like, "Oh, what are you going to call the cops on me? So you're pro-murder. You want to kill me. Oh, you want me to starve to death? So you don't believe in sharing. You don't have any virtues for sharing food with hungry people? Oh, so you're pro like oppression of the poor." It's just like, what the fuck, bro? Like none of these rules exist in their spaces. Like, and they know that. I mean, like this is all a game. Never pretend that the anti-Semite is serious when he uses words or whatever the fuck that guy says. Like, it's just like, this is like such a joke.
Or did I disconnect? Hello?
I can hear
What?
Dan.
Dan,
It's Dan.
I think you're.
I don't know what
is
the
this-
wrong with Dan's setup, but that's Dan. That's not you.
Oh, okay. I have a few other questions.
He just
Dan's
starts
failing us
jumping.
right now. But go ahead, ask your other question.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What about now?
Oh, yeah, you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tony, how dare you think that Wick is such a stupid man? He knows that you're in the server. Do you think
I
that
am
he's
in the
read
server.
message? Yeah, he's read messages you've sent. Now, he may
Yeah,
not tell
so-
you which one,
Uh-oh.
but they're not good ones. And you're there, look at the man, and you're like, hey,
Dan,
why can't we be in the
Dan,
server?
what's the
be
worst
best friends?
thing?
You understand this whole conversation is a fishing expedition to justify open season on Wick, right? Kind of, but no, it's already open season on Wick. Like, Wick went...
yeah, they're
Wick
going
went
hard.
1,000,000% the wrong way. They hate this motherfucker because he didn't break the way that they wanted, like Connor did. So this is like the next target for these guys, yeah.
I've done in that server.
Why do you think that I would give you a heads up so you can try running?
Him and probably Hutch.
It's because there's nothing substantial there.
Sounds like you have nothing to worry
And you
about
know
then.
it. Yes, I don't have anything to worry about. But for some reason, you want to use this as a list of people to dox when you know that they aren't doing it to you, and you know that the person who
What?
was
You're using
doxing,
some
you know every
word,
instance of this. You know
It's
every
on
instance
me.
of this
It's on
was
me now. I
banned.
got it. I
You
like
know
where it's
this.
going.
Remember,
Anyways,
always
can I,
offense. Always offense. Remember tactic 1, gang. Always
I
offense.
wanted to ask Wick. I wanted to ask another question.
Go for it.
So Wick, you said that people couldn't pedo jacket others on your server.
Yeah, that is
we have
something
the
that we were
case
cracking
of
down on, yes.
yeah, sure, that's fair. Now we have. I'm sure you're aware of food shops.
Hey, why did we move off of this issue again? I'm just going back, and that was a very clever move. I was
Well,
here, I
we're-
was talking. Oh, I remember. You
we're
are
trying-
a
'cause I'm
two-faced
here,
cunt.
you're interrupting
You're
it.
a two-faced
You are
cunt
interrupting us, Dan.
that
Excuse me.
spends all of your time trying to make a documentary about how you can fuck over Hutch. In the same
No, that's
time,
not what I'm making.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
shit.
you're
No,
that's a lie. That's
also
not what I'm making.
basically running kind of gay ops a little bit against Lonerbox and kind of being like, how can we?
No, that's not what.
Why are these people so obsessed with doxing? Every single conversation about their unhinged behavior is always real to doxing. Because these guys, like, they write and they type the most unhinged, depraved, disgusting shit in the universe. It's indefensible, how gross. Like, forgetting all of the stalking and everything else, like, the horrible comments they make. You saw the weird shit about Stardust and her her father dying, and, like, the Beckett was her ex, and, like, the amount of, and the comments they make about me, all the rape comments, everything about Ukrainian Anna, the comments about Nathan. Like, it is disgusting, the level of depravity that these people comment on. Like, and this is going beyond, like, all the racial and anti-Semitic slurs and the obsession with Indians and everything else. Like, there's a big reason why they're hyper-fixated on an internet anonymity point, because if anybody knew who any of these people were, they would leave the spaces or they wouldn't conduct themselves this way.
I mean, they have the logs.
Anyways, so yes, you'll find out. You'll find out that there is nothing in there.
We're going to find out. He has the
I
logs.
mean, it's kind of fun, right? I mean, I thought.
Wait, morale is seething after Wick TV banned him live on stream. Morale immediately starts to use snarker's tactics that Wick explained a few minutes earlier.
I won't pretend it's not.
Is it like 10 minutes ago? When has he done this?
Especially when they miss.
I can say I am indeed banned from Wick's Discord server.
It's characterized. That's annoying. It's annoying, right? But that is not the same as what these snarker bitches have been doing. Not the same at all. These snarker bitches have harassed me, have constantly lied about me.
I totally didn't miss out on anything from avoiding covering this. Has he just been whining about harassment for 2 fucking hours, dude? Is that all that this guy... They've been harassing me! They've been harassing me! They've been harassing me! That's all he's been saying for 2 fucking hours.
Have doxed me! Have doxed my co-host!
Again, it's like they. No, they didn't dox you. Nobody called for you to be doxed. One person doxed you. And then when we were made aware of it... I say we, it wasn't me. I wasn't in the server at the time. But yeah, they were removed from it and banned.
Yeah, Wick getting doxed is pretty fucked. I mean, he's pretty chill.
Again, there's just no evidence for this. Has he shown, like, has he shown any screenshots in this entire stream?
Wow. He mad. Okay, sorry.
I thought you were a Lonerbox homie, but you're like a Lonerbox not homie, which is really... It's making me sad.
This is one of the things that's
there, Dan. I love it.
This is one of.
He thought he was a homie, but he's a not.
This is one of the things that is really frustrating with these people, because of a lot of the people who are viewers of Lonerbox, who are viewers of Wick, who are viewers of Dylan Burns, who are viewers of all these people, are former viewers of Destiny. I learned about all these people because I used to be a Destiny viewer. I have been in these spaces for a long time. A lot of the people who dislike Destiny now were already integrated into these spaces before.
Wow.
So that's part of why I think like
Just
what
so
you said earlier, that you thought.
The largest Pokemon Discord out there also doesn't allow minors, and that's literally a game for fucking children. So I don't know what the hell Doobie is doing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People like deliberately infiltrate spaces.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you do.
And I find that.
You find that what?
It's because people have already been integrated into these spaces. These communities are integrated.
What better way to infiltrate a space than to turn the people that are already there?
True.
Wait, my view on Destiny changed. My view on other creators did not.
Okay. So you're a Lonerbox fan.
Yeah, I like Lonerbox. I watch his stream.
Yeah,
I enjoy
know
his stream.
You participate. No negative comments. No shenanigans.
Sometimes I have negative comments, but I haven't.
Well, I mean, you certainly wouldn't run any negative operations. You wouldn't be a part towards him, right?
What are you referring? Are you referring to something?
Are you asking me to refer to something? I'm just asking if you ever would. Ask me if I've ever
No
been part of
Leviathans,
a
please.
operation to fuck with Wick. Go ahead, ask. Dan, have you been part of an operation to fuck with Wick? No, never.
Okay,
not
you're
once.
just
I don't
kind
even
of
need, I don't even need you to ask me for an example.
I don't know
can
what
say
you're
no.
talking about.
You know how when I ask you, and
Yeah,
you're
and I
like,
also
well,
haven't
what's
done
which
this.
time? I don't know.
Dan, because you come into me trying to menace me in DMs, it's really fucking weird. And I just want to talk about your car with the funky sideways speedo.
No, what you want to do is you want to.
Do you want to paint like lollies on the side?
You are.
Sorry, one more side meme. What the fuck is... Hold on. No shot. I don't even know. Hold on. What is this going to show?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Well, there's a lawnmower going by me right now.
5220.
I want to say that right now. I am like, I know I am the most hated person in the server and stuff like that. I know I have mental health issues and stuff. And then
I don't think people hate you. They just like to talk shit.
Doobie. They like to talk shit about me. And then also, not only that, but I never really liked Destiny. Now that I saw his profile picture, I thought y'all were talking about Danny for a second. There's like some random guy named Danny.
This is yesterday?
Y'all know who Danny
Who
is?
the fuck is Danny? No.
Danny Diabolical.
Wait, maybe I do know who Danny is. Yeah, I know
Danny
Danny.
Diabolical. I don't like him either. But no, I now that I've seen like this Destiny guy, like I know who he is now. I don't really like that guy actually. I actually had that guy blocked too because he seemed weird. He seemed weird like on the level of Danny. They both kind of look like pedophiles, you know. So, and then the
Is that my one? No, I don't know who this is.
thing I wanted to say was that can I get unblocked from mod now?
Wasn't me. You'd have to talk to the mod team. Cause I'm not, so like I said, I haven't been around, so I'm not gonna make any changes. But I'd encourage you to talk to the mods, you know, because maybe if there's a reason.
I can't talk to mods. All the mods hate me.
Sounds like it to me, Barcode.
They don't hate you.
Yeah, they do. They think I'm freaking weird. I asked one of the moderators. I said, "Hey, can I what was the question? I wanted to do like my childbirth since I'm pregnant right now on the server." And I said,
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Oh.
Okay, well, keep going, man.
Oh
I'm
my God,
invested.
dude.
I gotta know.
Oh my God.
So I'm the one that blocked Nora from Modmail. She sent a birth video into Modmail.
Keep it going.
Like straight up like a birth, like a zoomed in like
They were
birth
asking.
video.
They said
Why?
that
I don't know. It was disgusting.
because they said
Yo.
that. What do you mean by give birth? And I said so I sent the video to show
That's
them
not
like an example
good.
of what I wanted to happen. I want to give birth in VC, and then they were like, yeah, no, and I said, okay, so I was like completely okay with that, and then I got blocked from Modmail for asking a question.
Wait, hold on. So you posted a video of someone actually giving birth, like from the
Yes.
perspective of like the doctor in the server.
Yes.
As opposed to who? From the perspective of the child? What is that like inside the kid? Like
Because they weren't
Why?
getting the question that I was
Hold on.
asking.
Wait, I need it. So earlier you asked if you could do it. You want to give birth
Can
on
I
the server,
clarify
like in
what
a
she
voice
did?
channel.
Yeah.
You want your boyfriend or husband to stream you giving birth on the server.
Yes.
She posted a video of a baby
What
doll
the
giving
fuck?
birth out of a vagina, a cock shot, basically,
What
of a
the
baby doll,
fuck?
a full, a
Was
big
it
ass
was it
baby
was
doll,
it a real vagina or a fake vagina?
a real
No,
vagina.
it was like very close
Was it
up.
real vagina?
It was
Fake
a
vagina?
fetish pornography of
No,
a
it
birth.
was
It
not
was
fetish
disgusting.
It
Ew.
was supposed to be an example
Why
of what I
though?
wanted to happen because you were like, "What do you mean you want to give birth in VC?" And I said, "Okay, let me just show you an example and stuff like that." And then
I'm
you're like, "Yeah,
I don't even know, bro. What?
no." And then I was
I'm
like,
actually
"Okay,
scarred.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Wait, did you
scar
post
you
it
and
on the
stuff like
server
Does
or
this
in
person
Modmail?
have a minor
that." In
tag?
Modmail.
Is this person a minor?
No.
I don't know. They sound retarded, so probably.
No. No, please, no.
Oh, okay, that's a tiny bit better because there are minors on the server. You can't be posting like stuff like that on the server, but
I would
like-
post that in the server for minors. Like, that's
okay.
what-
But like,
No,
Okay,
Nora,
no,
like,
she's not a
always
minor,
posted
but
it for an example and
clearly
stuff like that, 'cause
something's going
the
on there.
moderator asked, they said, "What do you mean you want to give birth in the server?" And I said, "Okay, let me pull up a video." And then, like, for example, and then I posted the video, and they're
Like,
like,
she
"Oh,"
needs some milk.
and they were like, "No, sorry, Nora, you can't do that." I was just like, "Okay," but I thought Modmail was supposed to be for asking like questions and stuff like that, and also to report people. So I do apologize if I scarred anybody. That was not my intention and stuff like that. I was
okay,
just,
hold on. I need to wait. So someone just sent me the video. I'm gonna watch it, and I will tell you. No, Nora, no. What the fuck?
Oh.
Why would you do that? Wait, why do you want to give birth on the server?
everybody to,
Oh.
because I think childbirth is a beautiful thing and stuff like
Oh.
that, and I want
Yeah,
people
but in
to
the
experience that.
server, it's
Anybody
just
who's
not
18 older, that is.
appropriate.
Anybody who's 18
To
or
just
older,
drop in
who's
there.
my friend and stuff like that,
Nora,
my childbirth.
Okay, so I get it, but like I feel like there's some moments in life, I think I can say from experience, that are like, it's just better for that to be between you and the person you love, you know?
Right. No, and that's fair and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, forget it.
What up? I
But then I
feel
got
so
blocked
tired.
from Modmail, and I was trying to report this one person that was calling me the N-word
Ugh.
with R and VC, and then I realized I was blocked, and I was like, what the hell? Why am I blocked? You know? Like, they called me that in the server and stuff, and then I kind of feel offended because I'm just like, what the hell did I do? Like, you
Oh, I'm
asked
still
me
not
a
there. I
question, you
need
said,
three
what did
left.
you mean
Three
by that,
more.
Nora?
3 more
And I was
followers.
just
Then
like,
I'm
okay,
at
let me show you an
250.
example.
250.
I wasn't trying to, like, scar the person, though. I swear to God, I wasn't trying to.
I get it. It should,
But
yeah, I mean, obviously, they shouldn't
patience,
send videos of
consistency,
plastic dolls coming out of people's vaginas
bottling.
into Modmail. And I don't think we can allow you to.
It wasn't
Was
supposed to
this-
be porn.
was
I swear
this
to God. It was
bottling?
I
just,
get what
What
you're
is
saying. I'm
this?
just saying, still, yeah, we can't.
Oh, my
But also,
botting.
I don't think we can allow
No,
you to
not
give
botting.
birth on the server. Like, I don't
What?
think
Yeah, no,
that
and they told me that. They told me
What
that.
makes you
and I
think I'm
understand and
botting?
stuff like, I'm not gonna give birth on the server and stuff like that. I swear.
Okay.
I
Okay,
swear.
thank you, Nora. Is there anything else?
Yes. I just want to say that I love every single one of you beautifuls and stuff like that, and you all pray for me that I hope I get a baby girl and stuff like that, so that way I can be happy in life because I've always wanted a baby girl.
Okay, good luck. Next person. I'm just gonna pick up someone at random. Pax Americana, you're up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Can
you hear me?
Okay, I'm not. Okay.
Are you gonna paint lollies on the side of your car, Dan?
Because like bots generally get purged.
That's you. You are.
What are you?
Whenever I get like
I'm
a shit ton of
I
bots,
guess you could say like a little bit of
usually
like
they
a,
end up
a vigilante
disappearing.
of justice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I
at
don't know,
least I
that's
think
kinda
so.
gay. You ever read the Art
You
of
would
War?
know.
You read the
I
Art
don't
of War,
read.
Dan?
Reading is gay, like you
Yeah, I
said.
can tell you don't read. You got AIs to read and write for you, right?
No, not read. That'd be silly because then I'd have to still listen, right? And then you're
Well,
kind
you
of.
got it to summarize it for you, and then you just read the summary of it.
I mean,
Sorry,
are
Dan.
you not using AI in the server and then using actual retards? You're using AR, actual retards to work on your shit. So
Retards, ooh.
you like that?
Okay.
I'll let you use that one if you
That's
want
pretty. Dan, do you take a lot of clonazepam?
to. No.
Where is this down on my stream? Why don't I get this level of comedic?
Because he's booming out,
Oh
man.
my god, do you know who he is?
Who is he?
He's fucking Jay-Z. Drops
when he's like on
dog shit albums, but then the most fire features. What the fuck?
So far.
No? Can I ask how
When you
much
show
you
up to
take?
AE in the morning, and
It's
you're
so
like,
far.
who the hell is this guy?
Saving all his good bars for features. Unreal.
Why would I tell you what dosage of anything I take?
Why did you tell me you were prescribed it?
I said
Why
to
did you
everyone
answer
that I take it for sleeping. I've been very open with my life. That's one of the
Do you
best
feel like
parts.
do you feel like it affects your inhibitions?
No.
This is sort of like a random thing, but it's like all surrounding sort of like the Wick, Connor, streamer drama that's been going
that's
on
why
lately.
I've been on video for 15 years as well. So
I think right now there's a lot of it about like Discord servers and people in like big politics server and shit like that.
Yeah,
I saw that. You remember that old picture?
Destiny, again, all your haters right now are ex-drug addicts and mental hospital rejects. I can actually send you proof of this if you'd like. I mean, I think we've seen enough of that.
The view of the truck that you sent to Nicholas DiOrio?
No.
I remember that picture. I think it's really funny. I think it's kind of cute, too. I think it's like...
Do you think I'm like... I don't even know what you're talking about, but if you think that I'm like embarrassed of whatever it is, if I sent it, I'm not.
You said that
I
you regret
don't
it so much, but
know.
That's okay. I'll stop
I
talking
think
about
it's
it, Dan.
probably a mix of both.
You can send...
This guy thinks he's
But
really
he's
cooking
crashing
right now.
out as far as
he
I
thinks
can
he's
tell.
cooking so hard right now. Oh my god. The funny thing is, I bet he doesn't even know what he's talking about, but somebody in Justical or this Snarker server probably told me, remind Dan about that thing he said, Diorio. And the guy doesn't even know, but he's just like acting, you know, like, oh yeah.
And whatever you want, and that's one of the benefits of being a guy like me and living your life
Yeah,
online, is that you
I
can
think
put out
you did.
whatever. Hold nothing back. Throw it all out. Every fucking
I've
day.
seen
But
it
that's not to stop me
before.
from drip dropping
Not
shit I have about
good.
you and about other people.
I'm cringing, Dan.
Not cringing so much that you're going to release the server logs, though, right? Not that much. You want to know what I have?
I'm
you're
totally
like,
fine
"Ah."
with I'm totally fine with releasing the server logs. I would like them to be released.
Hey, you should call from within.
Yeah, let's
I
get it
have,
done.
I have done that.
That
Tell
way,
you what,
you take away I am powerless. That's how you stop the rapist.
Here,
By
here,
letting
I will offer this.
Oh, right.
We can
Whoa,
have-
whoa, Dan. We're not allowed to call people rapists in this server. Didn't you hear the rule change?
Okay, well, that's how you stop a abuser. You let yourself.
Whoa, Dan.
This guy has like the President Sunday archetype. Oh, I can't imagine this guy like engaging with people who are thinking like, man, this guy's my friend. Like this is just this archetype of person who is like, they try to be like very snarky, not like a snarker, but like you just like, I don't know, like they think they're being like very clever and pointed, and but they're not at all. And it's like, bruh, you're not. I know you think you're cooking, but the stove is off, dude.
Dan, whoa. Why are you making these accusations, Dan? That's not
You trying
okay.
to diffuse the subject? You can
No,
release
well, I
the
wanted
logs anytime you want
This is
I would
maximizing
like the
midline.
logs.
I do stuff all these good
I don't know a lot of the names of these
crash
tactics.
out about
I
it
just
like
kind of rolled with them as I
Connor
go.
Yeah, well, I went through the snarker tactics. I don't know if you saw the show earlier, but we went through all the snarker tactics. I think.
Sometimes you can talk to him.
When they were already integrated previously.
Sometimes you
Anyway,
just kind of gotta let them
Tiny,
figure it out for
you have-
themselves, you
oh,
know?
I have, I was...
One more
Tony,
question, then we do gotta let you go because I want to talk to Dan. For a
Yeah.
minute.
Wait, what is this? Hold on.
Uncomfortable.
You can send whatever you
link?
want, and that's one of.
Wait,
Hey,
what did you say?
bud.
This B44 link.
Oh yeah, that's not about to click. Or that's ready to click.
Uncomfortable.
You can send whatever you want, and that's one of the benefits of being a guy like me and living your life online, is that you.
Dude, just even being in a conversation, I'm gonna say you guys shouldn't talk to Dan. Like, if you're not already somebody who's like totally invested in this.
He knows. That's right.
'cause
You
he's,
gotta bring the ultra talking point. This is why people like Doobie and
Because
everything go
he's
for
like super obsessed with Tiny. Oh, oops.
from server to server to server, like having these same debates. They're literally debate mercenaries on everything having to do with my life and my background.
Don't talk to Dan, because even this level of like Tony making fun of him a little bit, Dan just got so mad, and dude, don't make Dan mad right now. If you're just a random chatter or whatever, he just got so angry right there. Holy fuck.
You can put out whatever. Hold nothing back. Throw it all out. Every fucking.
Okay.
Sure. Well, I wanted to ask about the food shops question. Because food shops is somebody who...
Destiny. Okay, I think we're glossing
Everyone's
over that
jumping
Doobie streamed a convo with a
pilot on
lady
food
where she said,
shops.
Destiny is weird. Can
'Cause
I
I
get
guess food
unbanned? Because I
shops
promise I
like
won't show birth videos
lolly.
anymore, and I won't ask to stream my birth to the Discord. Yeah, true. True. Fair.
True. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sure. Well, I wanted to ask about the food shops question. Because food shops is somebody who, in the past, has described themselves as a small p pedophile that talked openly about their lolicon consumption.
So what
She
I'm
was
gonna
on
do, and
the
what I told
platform
food shops,
for a few
just real
hours.
quick, just real quick. What I told.
Like, look at the fake obsession here, because they try to identify, like, the weak points in my whatever. And it's like, oh, maybe if we can focus on the food shops bridge, blah, 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 blah. Right? And it's like, I'm sorry, bros. But, like, maybe once if that politics server gets banned or Doobie quits that, maybe then you have some line of attack, but I'm sorry. That's
Yeah, but,
crazy.
like,
You
after what
literally have, like,
Doobie
a
was saying,
child
bro,
harvesting server
get
right
the
now
fuck outta
That
here.
is being manned by one of your mans.
Get
like,
the fuck
you have
out
no
of here.
line
That's
of
your
attack.
man.
Yeah, you have no line of attack here. You're crazy.
What I told Food Shop.
Reacted to some Jessica slap from his stream last night. His commentary is getting even more retarded. I only do if people send me clips because
Yep.
I don't
Kind of
sit through all that
slimy.
shit. Fuck
That's very
that.
generous
What I
of
would
you.
do is because most of the allegations against her came from sources which I now view as less credible. I will take a look at those accusations again. I am not saying that we're going to change our mind. I don't know, but we will re-review it to see if she can have the content role removed. But I can't litigate that now. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to my mod team. I think that's fair.
Do you mind if I leave? Just a final note on that. Something.
Final
from,
note. Go ahead.
Yeah, Hobbit follower came in and said
Can't
that the previous caller guy,
conclude.
I forget his name, but said that he was a Mr. Girl fan. Food
Benio?
shops. Yeah,
Wait,
Benio.
are you talking about
Food
Kilo,
shops? Was
the
a
moderator, Kilo the Giant, the
I'm trying to-
former moderator
Dan,
that said he was
excuse me,
upset
Dan,
about
you're rambling, Dan.
people were calling him.
I'm trying to say
that.
Did this guy just yap for like 2 minutes and then Dan said 3 words like, "You're rambling, Dan. You're rambling." This guy is like the shallowest toolbox ever. What?
Kilo the Giant, the former moderator that said he was upset about
you're rambling, Dan.
people were calling him.
I'm trying to say
that.
You
Oh,
like
I just wanna make
moist
sure we're talking about
critical?
the same Mr. Girl.
Barco
We're talking about
apparently is not a big
moderator
fan.
That's
You're
now
talking
known as
about
Kilo
different
the
person.
Giant,
Thank you, Dan.
formerly
You're
Kilo the
rambling.
Giant. That said he.
You're rambling.
Sorry.
I'm probably
I
gonna
rambled.
say
Sorry,
something.
sorry,
You gotta
sorry,
let him
sorry.
get his last.
My bad.
You gotta let him get his last.
Okay,
word.
dude.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. So that person was a Mr. Girl fan. Food Shops was also a very big Mr. Girl fan. And you may recall that Mr. Girl went on sort of a public
Is it
internet
true?
crusade where he was trying to push
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't even
no
think
idea.
so.
big Mr. Girl fan. And you may recall that Mr. Girl went on sort of a public internet crusade where he was trying to push the idea that people should be, where he was trying to argue for the idea that people should try to be empathetic to people who had those proclivities.
I am well
and
aware
as
of Mr.
part of
Girl.
Food
I don't
Shops
know if
is, and as part of Food Shops' fandom of Mr. Girl, she started to imitate this, and her version of I guess integrating this this type of activism was to out herself for her lolicon consumption, to claim that her therapist told her to consume lolicon, which is not what happened.
Okay. We're gonna.
She also said, "Oh, Dan, while you're here," she also said your family deserve to be doxxed and swatted, and I think that is a grotesque thing for anybody to say. I don't think anybody should be doxxed and swatted, but yeah, that's my last thought. So
Not even Hitler.
Not even Hitler.
Okay, well then you're obviously not living your fucking morals.
I'll see you later, Tony.
Look,
Wait, Tony, I just want to say that you did fucking garbage. Also, shout out to Spicy Chat, and you know, try not to fucking.
Dan, don't fall in the pool, okay? Dan, don't fall in the pool, okay?
What is that? He just left. Why?
Didn't say it was a fan.
I
Oh, okay.
I was done.
Oh,
I was tired.
God damn it!
Well, okay. So Dan, what's up? What can I help you? You wanted to come on stream. You wanted to talk, and so here we are.
I was just watching. No, I was watching Comp Slop, and I was watching Tony get fucking bodied.
Wait, is there anything else worth watching here besides the fact that this guy just deleted all of his online accounts apparently? Also, wait, somebody linked me this Lenses site earlier, but this is for Sony E-mount. Lenses. Is there no EF mount site like this? Because this would be pretty fucking handy. Keep watching Dan talk.
And I don't know. I just thought I'd come in. That's all. Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I will say. You know what's really funny?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. Let me.
The anti-food shops talking points are being workshopped in the melting pot as we speak. The anti-fans are legit cooking up new conspiracies.
The melting pot's pretty bad
Based?
right now. It's really bad.
Yeah, I think it's because it's like a quote-unquote free speech place, so a lot of them are joining in on all that meme shit. But
let me just clear one thing before I do. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're getting permission, gang. We are phoning into command right now. Okay, we're phoning into command. We're gonna get the go ahead, the green light. We'll see.
Okay. What's really fun? Okay, so as you know, like 2 weeks ago, some fucking dude reached out to Lonerbox. I'm assuming a Lonerbox fan with all of these leaks.
Yes.
And Lonerbox is like a fucking retard and doesn't publish any of the stuff. So then they go to Hutch. And I think Hutch publishes some of it about himself.
Yeah.
But I think they fucking hate Destiny. Destiny gets it last. And then, but we get the whole thing. We go through it, and it's so funny. So the second that this all gets, I guess the second,
I don't give a fuck.
They all got publicized. They must have gotten rid of like half the fucking server or something because we got kicked out.
Oh,
but now they've opened up the server, and because people hate some of the people in the server so much again, fucking in there right now watching these fucking retards coordinate. It is the funniest fucking shit in the world.
Okay. Oh shit.
Wait, I feel like I have to say proof, or else they're not gonna believe it. They're gonna say it's a gay up. Hold on.
What's your proof? Give it to me.
Hold on. Because I'm doing this on 2 computers. Frugals, Dan's gonna need to update the quad plan to deal with this new update. I don't think so, homeboy. I think I'm doing all right. Ooh, Frugal's mad. Wait, what else is going on here? Hold on. Someone said live Tony suicide. I guess. I don't think that means that Tony's doing so hot in that call. What do you think, Wick?
Oh no.
I specifically want an EF mount lens because because my Blackmagic cameras are EF mount cameras. That's the lens mount they use.
Scroll back to see what they thought of
Tony, they're
Penny.
shitting on you in your own Discord, my guy. This would never happen other places, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You guys are such fucking scumfucks, bro, that people turn against you. Like, ugh, I don't even know. You have no principles, no morals. Like, that's my biggest issue with the server. You know when they have the thing? It was this Chappelle thing? They say, my biggest issue is the hypocrisy. It's like, you sure it's not the raping? I'm gonna say here, the biggest issue, it's not the raping, it's the hypocrisy. Okay, I don't like this server that they're saying they're better than me. You are not better than me. None of you guys in here are better than me. You're all worse than me. Okay, because you lie about it. That's it. Spicy chat in other places, at least they somewhat hold to their fucking principles. As I said before, I didn't see fucking Chub Logic in there. Okay, he wasn't in there. And Queenman, when he was in there, told you guys to stop being fucking
One thing I don't
retarded.
like
And
that
see
Dan
people
does is that if he sees someone on his side, he just immediately goes to like their defense and stops like fighting with them.
Whoa.
I understand why he does it, but I don't know. I think it's kind of retarded.
Yeah, depending on the situation, maybe, yeah.
fucking Tony in there actually doing fucking gay ops. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say right there. It's like it's cringe as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say.
For the logs, okay.
You know the thing is, like, a lot of people, there's even people in there that talk a fuck ton. I think even some of them are like spicy chatters, but like you didn't see, like, I'll shout out one thing that I shouldn't. There was a guy named QQ that was in there, and people were doing fucked up shit, and some of it got deleted, and he the whole time he didn't have to, and he was saying you shouldn't be doing this shit, and I respect that. Like in a place where no one fucking has to see anything, that's good behavior. And I saw that from a few people, and I think it's important to call out some good behavior when you see it, because if you're just gonna be like everyone in there is fucking evil, it's not gonna fucking work.
Well, that's why I said that like there are levels of culpability here. Like I don't have beef with you if you were just in the server and you didn't participate in these kind of activities and harassment and campaigns and coordination.
Well, like that's the whole thing. It's like genuinely, if you go through and you look,
I know I'm looping back again, Barco, but I can see why. I don't know. Sometimes I can cause the ADHD autism side of me, I can just hyper focus on shit for a long ass fucking time, even if it's the same sort of thing over and over and over again.
One of the unhinged people. Yes, I think. I'm gonna be honest. I have trouble keeping track of these people's names because they change them so often. Their mindfucks work on me. Okay, but yeah, he was one of the crazy people that was. I don't know if he posted Wix docs or if he laughed at it or something. But yeah, that dude was unhinged.
look through it kind of like as much as I've looked through it, and there's a lot. Like I haven't been able to go through everything, but like if you look through it, there's like people that take a blind eye to it, and then there's people that genuinely don't fucking say anything. Like Queenman was in there, but he has like fucking 20 messages. He doesn't do fuck all. So useless there as a content creator, just as other places watching other people's shit, same shit. But like then you look at fucking Ryle Kittenhouse.
Dan is literally saying he wasn't. Oh wait, was he? Hold on. Sorry.
Campaign coordination.
Work.
Well,
Obviously.
that's why.
Fuck, I missed one. Hold on.
That's good behavior. And I saw that from a few people, and I think it's important to call out some good behavior when you see it, because if you're just gonna be like everyone in there is fucking evil, it's not gonna fucking work.
Well, that's why I said that like there are levels of culpability here. Like I don't have beef with you if you were just in the server and you didn't participate in these kind of activities and harassment and campaigns and coordination.
Well, like that's the whole people in there that talk a fuck ton. Gay ops. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say right there. It's like it's cringe as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say.
For the logs, okay.
You know the thing is, like a lot of people, there's even people in there that talk a fuck ton.
I
think even some of them are like spicy chatters, but like you didn't see, like I'll shout out one thing that I shouldn't. There's a guy named QQ that was in there, and people were doing fucked up shit, and some of it got deleted, and he the whole time he didn't have to, and he was saying you shouldn't be doing this shit. And I respect that. Like in a place where no one fucking has to see anything.
YouTube videos
of
streamers that have been recorded already.
And I saw that from a few people. And I think it's important to call out some good behavior when you see it, because if you're just gonna be like everyone in there is fucking evil, it's not gonna fucking work.
Well, that's why I said that like there are levels of culpability here. Like I don't have beef with you if you were just in the server and you didn't participate in these kind of activities and harassment and campaigns and coordination.
Well, like that's the whole thing. Is like genuinely, if you go through and you've looked through it kind of like as much as I've looked through it, and there's a lot. Like I haven't been able to go through everything, but like if you look through it, there's like people that take a blind eye to it, and then there's people that like genuinely don't fucking say anything. Like Queenman was in there, but he has like fucking 20 messages. He doesn't do fuck all. So useless there as a content creator, just as other places watching other people's shit, same shit. But like then you look at fucking Ryle Kittenhouse and fucking JSOC, and the two of them are like nonstop fucking jerking themselves. Like here's my big issue with those two fucking retards. I don't give a fuck if you're a critic of me or you're a critic of someone else. The issue becomes when you're not a critic anymore. You're a fucking saboteur, literally sabotaging the fucking movie cameras and auditioning for extras on the fucking movie, bro. That is not you. You got a fucking problem, and you are obsessed with Destiny to a level that's not healthy. Like every piece of content that guy does, every single one is about Destiny. And it's just like, bro, I understand the guy. He's a fucking deviant. Okay, I get that. But to dedicate your life to it, that means that you are a worse deviant. You're fucking his cast-offs, JStock. You gotta get your shit together, mate. Move the fuck on. Do something else with your fucking life. Like it's just embarrassing. Like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The dude is like he's lost, and I feel that like he's torn so many people with him, and it makes me sad. But that said, ironically, half the server I didn't see any bad shit. Maybe more than half, but the other, the other portion,
we'll see. We'll see who gets
fucked
and who
insane, wild shit.
Yeah,
That's it.
Well,
So there's that, and that don't forget that Kilo, unironically, has tens of thousands of messages in Mr. Girl's Discord where he laments that he is called a pedophile. He was a moderator for Mr. Girl. Like, I don't know what to say here. Like, this is just a very awkward situation for everyone that associates with this guy moving forward. I know that he's name changed and whatnot, but it's like, I do not know what is going on here on that situation. I don't know why a guy that is saying he wants like total death of a person is making a video on that guy and then acting unbiased. But I think that bad things should happen to bad people.
Okay.
Wait, I don't mean like in real life. I just mean like bad things like reputationally, right? Like if you're trying to reputationally harm other people, that you should say that with your chest. I'm out here on my government name, Daniel Saltman, right here. That's me right now. Okay. And I love people that actually stick to their morals even when it fucking hurts. Okay. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of those people that would not want to stick to those fucking morals. And they dislike you, they dislike me, but they don't cross the fucking line.
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a quick smoke break. I'm gonna leave it open in case anyone jumps in, but I will be back shortly. See you guys in a few minutes. Okay. I'm back. What's this? Huh. Goofy shit. Copacabana. Wrecked. Reckled. What else we got?
When a prominent left-winger gets targeted for doing humanitarianism, you're going to cheer that on? You're going to support that?
We didn't cheer it on and we didn't support it. That's why, regardless of how everything was at the end of Biden's presidency, that's why we all held our nose and we all supported Kamala Harris. But not you fucking retards. Not you who endorsed Jill fucking Stein. Why don't you write a fucking letter to Moscow and ask Stein to be de-thawed early so she can come and save you and Hassan from the evil government subpoenaing you? Oh my God. Kyle calls you out.
Also, is that a little play on words I see there? Because a little guy by the name of Destiny, and I do mean little, a little guy by the name of Destiny also is excited about this.
How tall is he? How tall
Every
is Kyle
single
Kulinski?
person. Actually, has Hassan ever called me short before?
I'm sure he had.
I don't know if he had. I feel like every person, every man on the internet that has called me short has been my height or shorter in real life. I feel like that has happened with almost every single person. So Kyle is shorter than Crystal, isn't he? In their marriage photos?
Well, I tower over you, but...
Good one. How tall am I? 5'8". Hold on, let's check. Kyle Kulinski, height.
I was a little bit taller than
tall.
Destiny
No shot.
when we hung out.
No way.
It's a little bit.
Kyle Kulinski, crystal ball. Is she like 5'10" or something? Is she super ultra tall? Him near Joe Rogan. How tall is Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan's short.
Joe Rogan,
like 5'6", right?
Controversy speculation. Anywhere between from 5'4" to 5'7".
Nah, that ain't 6 feet.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll take it because I can bear it.
A little guy by the name of Destiny also is excited about this and thinks it's awesome. This is fucking putrid, wretched, repulsive, disgusting fucking shit. None of these people believe in anything.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. You know what? I take that back. If Kyle Kulinski has a video of him calling out Hassan for cheering on Adam Schiff or any of the other people who have been threatened by this administration on the left?
Senator Adam Schiff under federal criminal investigation for alleged mortgage fraud violations. I hope they arrest him. Oh my God, I hope he goes to prison. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is political. Sure, I don't care. Lock him up.
Then, you know what? Then Kyle has a leg to stand on. Otherwise, sit down and shut the fuck up, you virtue signaling little twat. Get the fuck out of here.
None of them believe in anything. Like I said, at the core, they're an empty black void of morality and intelligence. And it's just... I don't like this person because they have more clout than me. So I hope their life is fucking ruined. And I hope the government fucking, destroys them.
I hope he goes to prison.
Like, what a sick joke, man. What about that other guy? What's his name? Too Raw, Too Real or whatever. He's was a big Kamala stan, and he's out there basically cheering on Trump.
Oh, is that the guy's video that we just watched?
Look, I don't care where you stand politically, but what they're doing to Hassan Piker, this cannot stand. We must do something. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure Kamala would have done the same thing. I'm sure she would have subpoenaed your former fat ass, too. I don't know if y'all remember, but Hassan titties was bigger than fucking Aretha Franklin. He got so much shit to say about niggas. His ass lost 5 motherfucking pounds to think he the shit because he found his dick when he couldn't find it before because he had that fucking skin, that flap hanging over it. Well, Kenny, why are you so mean? Because fuck that Turkish white ass bitch. I don't give a fuck. He wanted to play Russian roulette with black people's civil rights and civil liberties. Why the hell do I have to fight a fucking fight that had already been motherfucking won? Because he want to motherfucking tell people to sit their ass at home or, oh, the lesser of two motherfucking evils and want to play these goddamn motherfucking games. Fuck him.
Damn. You heard me correctly. Cheering on Trump and saying, like, well, you deserve this because even though Hassan voted for Kamala, you didn't break out.
No proof of that, and he didn't. And he was in California. Shut the fuck up, loser. And no one cares who you vote for. It's about who you're encouraging your audience to vote for. We're influencers.
Your pom-pom strongly enough and fucking cheer for her. Therefore, you fucking deserve this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The pettiness, the vindictiveness, how embarrassing. And you people want to lead a movement? That's what you want to do? You want to lead a movement? You want to bring us out of this fucking fascist hellscape?
You want to lead a movement?
Like the opposite of
really?
These people are deeply, deeply unserious. Again, the
I
fact of the
fear
matter
his
is he's
younger
being targeted
retard brother.
for being a decent person.
How, dude? Even he knows this is a fucking joke, right?
He's being targeted for being a left winger. Somebody said this is quite literally the poem of like first they came for the communists.
Oh my god, bro! They're already coming all over us. You fucking retard! Wake the fuck up, you moron!
Right? Like this. That's what this is. First they came for the socialists. That's what this is. And you're gonna sit there and fucking cheer it on? Well, guess what? You're on that list. They make no distinction.
We already knew we were on the list, dipshit. We've already known this.
Between you and him, do you not understand that? Destiny, too raw, too real, fucking any... And by the way, let me be clear. There's no Democratic voters are cheering this on. It's only like weird media pundit freaks who are way too online.
Like you and Hassan?
They make no distinction. You and Hassan are exactly the same to them.
I wish we were. Holy shit. How many things has Hassan been banned or demonetized from again? I wish we got... If I had the red carpet treatment on Bezos's owned fucking multi-billionaire, whatever the fuck platform, I wish I got that treatment. Whoo.
They view, there's no difference between you guys. You're all left of center. Like, that's all they need to know. They'd throw us all in fucking camps if they could. They're already doing that with ICE. God forbid you're an immigrant. God forbid you make a joke about Charlie Kirk. God forbid you're pro-Palestine. They will lock you up or kick you out of the motherfucking country. People have been tortured and raped in fucking CCON.
Like, yeah, is this the first time you're noticing this is happening?
You're building concentration camps all across this country for the ICE Gestapo thugs, for Trump's paramilitary. And you're going to sit there and cheer on when a prominent left-winger gets targeted for doing humanitarianism?
Oh, that's what he got targeted for, you fucking retard? This is why I hope they do go to jail and rot. I don't need any of these people on our team. They're doing us a favor, okay? The Trump admin is doing you a favor. Because holy fuck, the bad faith reframing and them desperately trying to say we're all on the fucking same team. Now get the fuck out of here, you fucking loser.
You're going to cheer that on? You're going to support that?
We didn't cheer it on and we didn't support it. That's why, regardless of how fucked everything was at the end of Biden's presidency, that's why we all held our nose and we all supported Kamala Harris. But not you fucking retards. Not you who endorsed Jill fucking Stein. Why don't you write a fucking letter to Moscow and ask Stein to be de-thawed early so she can come and save you and Hassan from the evil government subpoenaing you? Oh my God.
No soul. No soul, no morality, no ethics, no consistency. It is fucking embarrassing. It is pathetic.
Yep,
Put aside your childish petty beef. Who gives a fuck about your childish petty internet beef?
Childish petty internet beef. As Hassan fucking calls the CEO of Twitch to keep me banned from the website. Eat a dick, you fucking retard. I don't think these people have ever like struggled with anything or had any kind of a like issue in their entire fucking lives where they didn't have like a whole ecosystem set up, either mommy and daddy's money or some giant political faction to back them up and bail them out of literally every single problem they could ever potentially have. Give me a fucking break.
Are you serious? This is the real fucking world that we're talking about here.
Yeah, you think?
What a sick joke. Never in a million years will you ever see me cheer on if the Trump regime goes...
Don't care. You know what? I'll say this right now. If they were to subpoena or try to arrest Kyle, I wouldn't feel anywhere near the same as I do Hassan, because for all of Kyle's retarded fucking bullshit, he's pretty clear that he fucking hates MAGA. And I feel like, from what I've seen, the majority of Kyle's coverage is usually attacking MAGA. I'm pretty sure the majority of it. Yeah, he shits on libs like all these brain-broken, retarded commie fucks do. But majority of what he does is attacking MAGA. But Hassan, the fucking treacherous, cancerous tumor that is growing and stealing blood and life from the Democratic Party, fuck that guy. Fuck him. Especially as Hassan is cheering on Democratic senators and other people getting arrested or subpoenaed or whatever else. No, fuck that dude.
Goes after, you know...
And then in micro, fuck you to Kalinsky for not realizing that, okay?
Ever see me cheer on if the Trump regime goes after, you know, a neoliberal online creator. Never in a million years would I sit there and cheer that shit on, because I know that they make no distinction between me and that person. None whatsoever. I know that it's an injustice, that it's violating their rights. What a sick joke, man. What a sick joke. So You know some demonic shit is happening when Nick Fuentes and Laura Loomer both agree.
They've all been agreeing for a long time, you fucking bleach-haired dipshit. They also agree with you on like 90% of things. Why do people still pretend not to see like the establishment versus anti-establishment narrative? I don't understand. It's been so hard. Does anybody have a link to the... I did a show in New York City like fucking 5 years ago with... I don't even remember who was on stage for this. Fuck. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I remember at some point somebody asked... I feel like somebody asked, like, we have a diversity of people in the audience... And I don't know if they asked for like a, you know, raise your hand if you're left wing or raise your hand if you're right wing. And then I think I was like, well, hold on. And I was like, raise your hand if you're establishment or anti-establishment. And it was like 99% of the audience was like, this is bullshit. There's not a huge amount of political disagreement here. You guys are all aligned on one thing. You're just doing this weird left-right dichotomy bullshit on subjects that you don't actually give a fuck about. Or you actually care. You are 100% politically aligned with each other.
The one who allegedly sucked Trump off and the one who wants to suck Trump off.
That's a good point.
When the closet case manlit Nazi agrees with modern day, you know, plastic surgery Rasputin, you know something's up. You know, some horrible shit is about to go down. So, you know, as Hassan always says, judge him by his enemies. And I think...
and the manufacturer of shot callers for making their stuff too easily identifiable?
Everybody with a functioning brain can do that in this scenario and realize they hate him. They're scared of him. He represents every single thing that they're not. And they want to make him pay for that. They want to make him pay for that. They want to make him pay for daring to support innocent people who are being embargoed by us and starved by us. That's a crime, but kids on Epstein Island, not a crime. Committing countless...
On a platform with a guy that talks about... For Kyle mentioning Adam Schiff to see what he said. Well, I want to know what he said about what Hassan said about it. Please drag the icon on the right into the place where it fits. What the fuck? Like on top of it? Okay.
Under oath that Senator Adam Schiff leaked... So you guys know how Trump calls Adam Schiff pencil neck? Well, the right has their own pencil neck. Under oath that Senator Adam Schiff leaked classified information and at 1:13 attacked the New York Times for reporting on the reflecting pool. This is beyond unhinged. This is the most powerful man in the world. And he's having an episode right in front of us. And by the way, there is nowhere near enough talk about this. You know, you look at mainstream media and it's like, they're just overlooking all of that and acting like things are normal. Things are not normal. Can you do your fucking job properly? People shouldn't have to come to an asshole who yells on YouTube like myself to get all of this shit.
Fuck, that's why I fucking hate these motherfuckers. Sometimes almost, but not quite as much as or more as like fucking Hassan himself. Like, where... I don't... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Like...
No, go ahead.
Well, no, like, so where's the criticism of like Hassan cheering this on? Right? It's not going to be found anywhere. No. But like I said, Shadow Jacker. I like that name. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I wouldn't feel the same about Kyle Kulinski getting subpoenaed or whatever, because I do think he spent a lot of time shitting on MAGA or whatever, which I appreciate. So
Hassan literally just got done getting you rebanned on Twitch, so
yeah, fuck.
I can understand not wanting him or giving him any.
All right.
I think that people who shoot other people on racist principles deserve to go to prison for it.
Look at this chimping out. You following me to my truck now? We got 18 rounds for you. We ain't got nothing else.
The social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse.
I support freedom of speech. I believe he acted in self-defense.
That's what happened. Chud was assaulted. He defended himself.
Not acting in self-defense? I've watched the videos.
Why are you acting like a right now? Acting like a what? You heard me. Sit down. Keep coming up. I'm gonna mace your ass real quick.
I don't want to get pepper sprayed. I really don't.
Go pick up my hat. You heard me.
I've seen the posts.
Ooga booga. Look how these chipping out.
I think he was very, very clear about what he intended to do.
Should have blew his brains out that night. I almost feel like it's going to happen.
And I believe he should be held accountable.
How's it going? This is Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan. Andrew is in Iran right now, so he can't make it, but we are at Montgomery County Courthouse, where Jake Lang advertised a free Chud the Builder rally. For those of you that don't know, Chud the Builder is an online agitator who came to prominence a few weeks ago, brandishing weapons at people while calling them the N-word.
Yeah, right? I think this is an FBI psychops.
And earlier this week, he shot somebody, which was the obvious outcome. There's not really anybody here, but we do see some people right here. I see somebody How's it going? We had heard that there was a free Chud the Builder rally.
That's exactly why I'm here.
That's why you're here?
Yeah, I was calling it Cap because I didn't think he was actually going to come. I drove around a little bit ago and didn't see anyone, so.
Is the political climate of this town kind of favoring Chud the Builder, or?
No. It would absolutely be the minority. It's funny, actually, because me and some of my friends had reached out to the mayor like 6 months ago when this first started happening, saying that this exact thing was going to happen. So a little disappointed, but at least no one died, I guess. I think that even though it seems like it's a super red state, that there's not a lot of people that are actually like standing on it in public, if that makes sense. Like, I walk around with a fuck ice pin on my bag and no one's ever said anything to me.
Have you seen anybody that you think is a free Chud the Builder supporter?
Here?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I'm here in support of Dalton Etherly and an advocate for the First Amendment. I believe he acted in self-defense, and Tennessee is very clear about stand your ground law, and I don't think that he did anything unlawful. It's not attempted murder. He was attempting to prevent his own murder. He has a right to defend his life, his liberty, and the pursuit of happiness per the Constitution.
The reality is, this is America. We have rights and liberties that we must exercise and be able to maintain. We can't have any inch of those liberties being taken from us.
If we lose the First Amendment, they're going to come for the Second Amendment. And we need the Second Amendment to defend the First Amendment.
This guy who assaulted Chud, and Chud went to defend himself, and now he has a book being thrown at him. Chud had every right to self-defense. Yes, he was a provocative person, and there was premeditation in that provocation. But what he was trying to exemplify is that we have the ability and the freedoms in America to exercise our liberties to the full extent, and that we should possess the full extent of our liberties and our rights, and those things should be maintained.
I strongly think that Chud the Builder was antagonizing that man and was not acting in self-defense, but I'm not out here specifically for the bond hearing. I just saw on Link's posts and stories that he was trying to get people out here to like protest and put up a banner and stuff, and we saw Lang once at like 8:30 in the morning. Didn't see him again.
And what side of the political aisle would you describe yourself on?
I would say I lean more conservative, but I very much disagree with those that call themselves conservatives because I don't think they show conservative values right now.
I noticed the 1776 shirt, so you're conservative as well?
Yeah, I lean more like that. Like the more normal people, like, you know, like Charlie. But like Chud the Builder, it's more like white supremacy than it is like conservative values.
Do you know anybody that actually wants Chud the Builder to be free?
Not personally. Just the big social media names.
You're outside Chud the Builder's courthouse right now. The fate of the future of white civilization is here. Will we allow the court system to weaponize against us, or will we stand up as heritage Americans for Chud the Builder?
So now that you guys know that this fucking weirdo came up to him and he took a blatant stance, even if he did take a blatant stance, it was like this. It wasn't out. The dude hit him, and then they went to the ground. That's when shots were fired.
I mean, it does sound like a little bit of a case of self-defense. We're from Florida. You know what I mean? We got to stand your ground law. It's hard to know without all the facts. I don't know about premeditating a confrontation.
Or what? You want to get maced right now?
There's always a time and place, and whether you deem something disrespectful or respectful doesn't negate the fact that you have the right to express yourself in this country.
Saying something like that out loud to somebody like that, man, I don't agree with it at all.
And if you don't like that, right, go move to fucking Canada where they don't have free speech laws.
With that being said, though, what did we learn in like what, elementary school? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, right? So I think at the same time, to play devil's advocate, no matter what you call somebody, a grown-ass man should be like, okay, cool, walk away, right? To go and fight each other over it is kind of crazy to me, on both sides.
Let's turn it on its head. Put the shoe on the other foot. You're a black man. You're calling me a cracker. If I was to then assault you, you were just exercising your freedom of speech. And we don't have words in this country that are illegal to say. If you're not threatening to kill somebody or strewing words together which are a threat to someone's mortal being, but calling somebody a name that they don't like or don't prefer, that doesn't give somebody just cause to then beat you up for that.
It's just disrespectful as hell. Like, you gotta have some respect for people.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I view it. Like, if you don't have respect, then what kind of man are you?
Couldn't say it better myself.
It's not about the word. He did it with the intentions of antagonizing the black community. He knew exactly what he was doing when he was doing it. He got exactly what he wanted. He wanted to shoot a black man. That was his whole point.
Let me see a with a weapon. As soon as I see you, bro, I'm fucking shooting your brains out. Starting things and instigating and harassing people shoots and kills a black man. That's what it's gonna say all over the headlines.
So why would he go into these communities, starting trouble with them, constantly knowing what it does, knowing what that word, how that word makes us feel? He knew what he was doing when he did it.
If what you're doing is going around using racial slurs and profanity, that's a little different.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you gonna argue that in court?
Don't walk up on me,
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but chimp out.
Just trying to say I can't come in the store.
Christ.
Look at these dumbass chimping out. What y'all gonna do if I walk in the store?
What are y'all gonna do if I walk in the store?
He thinks this city would condone his actions. That's crazy. He is a horrible person.
We don't want hate in Clarksville. We don't want that racism, that bigotry, none of that stuff.
Hey, what's up, guys? As many of you guys know, in today's episode, we sent our correspondent Liam to the streets of Clarksville, Tennessee to investigate the Chud the Builder bail hearing rally. It's a pretty niche story, but a lot of people care about this, which begs the question, how is the mainstream media covering this right now? To find out, I'm gonna pull up Ground News right here on my phone, which is a dope-ass news aggregate that I use every single day. So by typing in Chud the Builder, right here I'm finding this story. It says, live streamer known for racist content faces attempted murder charge. Bond set at $1.25 million. It's got 81 sources across the political spectrum, so let's check Ground News to see how this story is being framed. Using the Ground News bias distribution panel, I can see that 55% of the coverage is center, 25% or 1/4 right, and then 20% or 1/5 left. And with the factuality and ownership panel, I can see exactly who owns each of these outlets, which is very important in the era of corporate media capture. So starting on the right, TMZ, owned by the Murdoch family who also own Fox News, say Chud the Builder's gonna need some serious dough to get himself out of jail before his attempted murder charge. Scrolling to the center here, you have Newsweek, who have matter-of-factly reported that a fundraiser for Chud raised over $130,000. On the left, we have our friends at Vice News, which says everything we know about Chud the Builder, the streamer charged with attempted murder after a courthouse shooting. And right in the lead, they describe him directly as, quote, the unambiguously racist 28-year-old streamer who looks like a 40-year-old MLB bench warmer. Wow, Vice, way to editorialize. Thanks to Ground News, I figured out you have a left-wing slant. So Ground News lays the whole picture out at once. Who's covering it, how they're framing it, what factuality rating each outlet carries, and most importantly, what billionaires own the publications who are pushing a certain narrative. I use Ground News every day to keep myself informed, and it's a perfect partner for Channel 5 because our missions effectively align. And guess what? You too can be just like me by going to the link ground.news/channel5, currently available in the description box and the pinned comment, or hitting this QR code on screen right here. If you go to that link or hit the QR code, you're gonna get 40% off the unlimited access Vantage plan, bringing the cost down to less than $5 a month. I think by now, you know what to do. All right, back to the mean, desolate streets of Tennessee.
Clarksville, Tennessee it is a suburb, not even a suburb outside of Tennessee. It's an hour away from Nashville. People would expect big Trump voters historically, but ever since Trump, we've seen shifts to the left and to the left and to the left.
Going in there with a weapon on your hip and saying things that you know are going to offend us intentionally. He knew what he was doing.
Do you think there's any credence to the thought that, like, if you bring a weapon and then try to provoke somebody, that it's kind of premeditated?
I mean, that's an allegation. You can't really.
I mean, he was doing it for like weeks though, online with the camera.
And you're calling that provocation?
Every time you see dirty you see dirty trash. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass.
When you go in with a gun, I think you know what to expect. We've seen both sides kind of talk about this with Kyle Rittenhouse on one side and then Republicans talking about Alex, I forgot his name now, up in Minnesota. Both sides are saying, when you have a gun, you're bringing it to a group. I mean, you don't expect anything good to come out of that. And so this whole case, I think $1.25 million bond says a lot about it.
I'm on set initial bond at $1.25 million.
Are you in the courtroom right now?
I was in the courtroom just now, yes.
What can you tell us?
What do you want to know?
Well, what's going on up there? I mean, what does it look like the self-defense is gonna pass, or I mean?
That's not even the point of the hearing today. You clearly have some significant misapprehension.
Yeah.
It's a bond hearing. The only thing happening today is the judge deciding what the appropriate bond is for Dalton Netherly. That's it.
Jake Lang was making some hand gestures in the courtroom, and the judge asked him to stop or he would be removed. And at that point, Jake decided he wanted to make some statements. And after he made these statements, he was removed from the courtroom, arrested. So he will be held here at the Montgomery County Jail and will be released in 10 days.
While he was being escorted out, he made a comment about a, quote, two-tiered justice system.
It's stupid. I mean, he's running for Senate, Lang, in Florida, and then he's coming here to support a white supremacist. We're supposed to be Americans.
This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to cause a rise. He wanted to call in the white supremacists. That's what they're doing now. They gathered up, they put their posters together, but they didn't show up for him, so they're not here.
Did you see the bus?
No. Where is it?
Oh, they were asking us if there was any people here that came, and we told them there wasn't because like no one showed up, and they went back. But they came all the way up from Florida.
We're from Florida. You know what I mean?
Are there certain positions that you find yourself splintering from the Republican Party in specifically?
No. I mean, when it comes to like, listen, I'm a Republican through and through. I feel like they are that's the party of common sense the most, right now.
Yeah.
But because I don't agree with like men going in little girls' bathrooms, right, and dressing up and pretending to be women is kind of crazy to me. So you want me to expand it real quick?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Pause it real quick.
Yeah.
MAGA Mobile Command is the bus. Me, I'm MAGA junk removal on all platforms pretty much.
It's a magnet for sure, man. You just park and people come up to you and they talk to you. You can find out what the temperature is in the area, how the people are really feeling.
Because like people are itching for stuff like this, patriotic things.
Yeah, I think everybody thought that this is where Jake Lang was.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No. I know Jake Lang.
Yeah.
I do know him. But yeah. So this is like some of the
Brings a
campaign
lot of
hats and
memories.
everything. And then for MAGA Mobile Command, we have these hats. It is new. We just started a couple months ago. As you can see, you got Jack Hughes on the side of this motorhome. So that's very new. He scored the game-winning goal for Team USA. And so we put a lot of thought into it, man. It's a good tribute to the 250th anniversary of America and what makes our country so great, right? And the biggest thing is we should be able to vote for who we want to vote for without being completely rude and nasty to one another. It shouldn't be like, hey, because you voted for this person, we can't sit at the same table and eat, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I think is kind of crazy at this day and age. And we notice it. This thing kind of brings demons out of people, and it's not intentional at all. We're here to, just spread love in the word. You know what I mean?
What's your last name?
Kozak. Liam Kozak.
Kozak. Is your family Ukrainian?
Yes.
You're Ukrainian Jewish?
Yeah.
Dude, I knew it, man. The Jews are always trying to push a liberal narrative in this country.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, 100%. They're behind every left-wing radical organization. They're funders of the BLM. They're funders of every Marxist movement. I worked for Charlie Kirk for 2 years, and he said that right before he was killed. One of the reasons it got him killed, he started to expose AIPAC, started to expose Zionism, started to expose the state of Israel. So, are you a Christian or are you a practicing Jew?
I'm neither. I didn't grow up with Judaism in my family.
So you're an atheist Jew?
Yes.
So you're a Bolshevik?
Why would I be a Bolshevik?
Well, your last name's Kozak. You're an atheistic Jew. I mean, you fit right in with communism. Leon Trotsky.
Do you really think that there's like a correlation between my last name and what I
Hey,
believe?
happy birthday, man.
The things that you're espousing are the same things that were espoused by
I'm
Vladimir
feeling
Lenin.
Cape
This is kind of
Cod,
a Marxist ideology that seems to run deep within atheistic Jewry, and I don't understand that. Why have you come to the value system that you have come to? Was that the university that you went to? Your family just shares the same ideals? Where does that come from?
What do you think my value system is, just to clarify?
Well, right now you're saying people should be arrested for saying words. And
No. I'm saying attempted murder they should be.
That was I know, but you didn't argue that point.
That's actually the only point I argued.
No, you didn't argue that point. You did argue that it was premeditative.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that, but your argument wasn't very good.
Well, I want you to know that I also hate the state of Israel. I actually just came back from Palestine, where I was staying in refugee camps.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Man. My last name, dude. Don't let my last name get to you.
I'm still not letting you off. You still might be a Bolshevik.
Why do you think there's been this rise of like agitators? It seems like they're specifically agitators.
Because they've been given permission by the president. Racism is on the rise, and they've been given permission to act the way that they want to now. It's open now. Racism is it's an everyday thing. There's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of pain going on in the communities, and it's intentional. It's unfortunate, because it doesn't have to be this way.
It's interesting because, especially with, your religious background, and I agree with you 100% on American values and what it means, and the kind of man you seem to be and how you carry yourself seems so antithetical to someone like Chud. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like he's walking around hurling insults, and then he's like, oh, but I have a gun. And it's like, that doesn't seem like the kind of America that we want to prop up either.
What Chud did was very brazen. You can say it's wrong, the way he went about trying to prove the point of freedoms and liberties, but it does elucidate this reality. We see a lot of times in these cases, black people get off scotch-free, slap on the wrist. This situation just shows that there's not equal justice in this country. There's two tiers of justice in this country. We need to stand up for all Americans. If your rights and liberties are infringed on, those are my rights and liberties being infringed on as well. So while I disagree with Chud, I'm very public about my disagreement with his method, but at the end of the day, I'm standing up for liberty and for America and for religious freedom, for our rights, which are being infringed upon.
What are you listening to? When?
Yep, 6 Foot 7 Foot by Lil Wayne.
It's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite Lil Wayne song?
Probably Drop the World.
Drop the World is a great one.
Oh yeah, that's a damn good one.
Wait, so what are you doing out here?
I'm actually gotta pay my lawyer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I had a case over here some other time ago, but we're getting it settled right now. So
nice.
Do I agree with everything that the man says on it? I wouldn't go do it.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be going around doing that. But with that being said, again, you do have the right to defend yourself, and words do not condone violence. So that's why this is such a hot topic, I think, right now, because there's a lot at play. Could it be self-defense? Is he instigating? But hey, there's the First Amendment, right? And that's what the jury's going to be for, and the criminal justice system, and just watch it play out is going to be very interesting.
This is the only country in the world where you are freely to say what you want, how to live about your life, carry a gun if you choose. We all get free will.
Yeah.
And it's what your choice is on that free will. Neither here nor there how he says it. Yeah. I'm more about freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because this country, they're trying to take more of your freedom than trying to give you more freedom. So I think what he's been doing is trying to test the waters of how far free speech can go. But what people respond to him is that you don't got freedom of consequence.
We need people showing up to these things in real life to really make our voices heard. I think social media is going to be the downfall of all of us. I think social media is a pacifier for the people, because when people are hushed and not taking any action and not standing up for one another, that's when you allow the powers that be to take true control. And that's very dangerous for us as Americans. Okay, we don't want things to happen to us like that have happened in other communist countries.
They're not here. They're chimping out.
Channel 5 worldwide.
Channel 5 worldwide. So I'm with this guy from Channel 5 worldwide. What's your name?
Liam.
Liam. That's my son's name.
Is it really?
Okay, now I'm liking him even more. He
How is
does
that
have to be a
big?
Ukrainian Bolshevik Jew, but we have
That's
a lot
the
of things
same
in
as
common.
they.
We are both anti-Israel.
Yep.
And so listen, a Bolshevik Jew, anti-Israel, Ukrainian dude, and a conservative, patriot, America First guy, we're getting along.
Yep. Racist.
So Americans can come together on certain issues, like the fact that
Anti-Semite.
Benjamin Netanyahu is a terrorist and Israel is a terrorist state, right?
Yep.
Free Palestine?
Free Palestine.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority. Channel 5.
That whole thing just made me fucking sick at the end there. Holy shit. Ugh. Ugh. That was gross. That was pretty fucking gross. Alright, let's do a Charlie video, and then I'm probably going to wrap this stream up for now, but if you guys want, I can come back on later tonight. Few hours.
Do you remember Ko, the face stealer from Avatar: The Last Airbender? That creature that had a ton of different faces that it stole from its victims? Well, what if that thing was a Redditor? Do I have you piddling in your britches yet from this scary campfire
True,
story?
Daniel.
I should, because it's real. I know Reddit and creeps go together like macaroni and cheese, but this particular specimen is special. He's like an SCP of pure delusion, cringe, and obsession. A dangerous mix, a recipe for disaster. And over the course of like 2 or so years, he's made a bunch of different accounts in order to message one lady in particular. And I'm sure this isn't the only person he's been messaging through all of these accounts. I imagine all of the other people are probably just too afraid to show anything or talk about anything in regards to this guy, because they're probably fearing for their lives. They're probably worried that he's going to show up at their doorstep and turn them into furniture like Ed Gein, because this guy is a fucking freak. I haven't gone over weirdo messages in a while, so I thought it was time to dust off the swamp ass throne here to take a peek. The messages we're about to look at are the newest. They're only a couple of days old, and they come years after she thought she had already defeated this menace. But I guess there was a post-credit scene with like a hand reaching from the grave, and now he's back. And he's found her on Instagram, and he's starting to harass her there. Now, Buddy starts by activating his Sharingan of Riz. He's alting. He says, "Hey, can I slide her? We spoke on Reddit for a while." What an incredible opening line. This is no doubt a pickup artist. This guy fucks. Naturally, she asks, "Who is this?" Because there's no profile picture here. I imagine the account name is some kind of like throwaway nonsense that looks like an Xbox Live arcade code. And he says, "I don't know how to describe it. It was also some time ago, but you have a great profile, ha ha ha, and amazing highlights. You seem very outgoing. Weaving a bit of mystery in there. This guy's good. You know me, but I'm not going to tell you who I am. I actually don't know how to describe it, actually. Who am I? An existential question. If you subscribe to solipsism, I mean, we don't need to get into the weeds of it, but you have such an amazing profile, m'lady. And I'm just the gentle sir for you. She presses him, saying, what do you mean you don't know how to describe it? Because that just doesn't compute. What do you mean you can't describe who you are if we spoke before? You come in here out of the blue unprompted saying that you know me, and then you can't describe that?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What insane asylum did you squeak out of by accident?
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I can't remember anything besides how you look like, and I don't have our chats anymore. Only this right now. I don't even know your name. You even shot with guns. You Americans are crazy. She's talking to a lobotomite. He's suffering from amnesia, it sounds like. What do you mean you don't know? Like, you said we spoke on Reddit. You don't remember your Reddit account name or anything? And he tries to reassure her, oh, I don't even know your name, actually. I only remember what you look like. And just going off of that picture in my head, in my mind's eye, I was able to find your Instagram account somehow. Dude's trying to cosplay like he had his brain scrambled by MK Ultra and can't remember anything except for bits and pieces about this lady's appearance. He is very clearly just trying to avoid saying the Reddit name because he knows that she'll know that it's that weirdo creep from years ago that kept making tons of different accounts to keep harassing her. Also, I think I should clarify this because it may have been confusing. It started 2 years ago, but it wasn't like some one-time instance where this guy just made like a ton of different accounts and she blocked them all and that was it, just, you know, put the kibosh on it. He continued to do this for a long period of time. Like, there's a post from her from 2 years ago with him doing it, a post from a year ago with him doing it. So he's kept doing this behavior for a long time, and now this is just his most recent rodeo here again. Somehow, creepy Redditor returned. The creepy Redditor of 1,000 faces. She says again, who are you? I don't know. That's the only thing I know. Maybe I told you my name and you'll remember. It's blank. I imagine whatever name he gave right there isn't his real name. He probably just dropped an alias or just a fake name that he probably thought sounded cool. I bet my sweet Bippy that he just chose a name that he lifted from anime. Oh yeah, it's me, Thorfinn. You don't remember anything, do you? And what's your name? Sorry, but I forgot. What do you mean you don't remember anything? You've given her no information. What the fuck are you talking about? What is she supposed to be trying to remember here? You are a complete stranger who hasn't even left like a single fucking breadcrumb to piece this puzzle together. She says, what's your name on Reddit? Point blank. That should be super easy to answer. And he goes, wait, let me think. Actually, it could be, I don't remember. Damn, it was so long ago. I don't know, I can't see the chat. I think you blocked me. But still, you are a bigger red flag than me. Oh boy howdy, he just dropped a bombshell and immediately goes on the defensive. I think you blocked me. But it's because you're a huge red flag and you were intimidated by my overwhelming masculinity and the very strong jawline that I have. I've been mewing a lot. You were the problem then, but I'm willing to forgive you. I just don't remember what my Reddit account was. I'm sure you block a lot of people, so this probably wasn't like a dead giveaway, right? I blocked you? This is why you won't tell me your name. I don't know, I am not that familiar. I don't see the chat, and a bit of time has passed. You're from the US, right? I am from Europe. I don't even know what this strategy is here. I blocked you?
He's exotic.
I don't know, I'm not familiar. It's, a lot of time has passed. You're from the US, right? Hey, did you know I'm from Europe? Said no European ever. Usually, if someone's going to talk about where they're from, they're not just going to say the whole fucking continent. So I'm starting to highly doubt that this guy is actually from Europe. He's probably just in the US and making shit up here. I don't really get what he's even trying to accomplish. It's just so weird. Like, it's not even like flirting or anything. It doesn't do anything. It's actual just like it's like NPC dialogue in a video game that you'd hear in the background that's malfunctioning. Like, it doesn't work. It's not even like statements he's making, it's just disjointed thoughts that he's shitting out. But this was enough to let the cat out of the bag. She says, you're the one who was DMing me from different accounts. Yeah, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Redditors. So smart. But I can't see the chats anymore. Hopefully you are not creeped out or something. I am sorry. But you have an insane memory, especially if you have to read so much lol. And she just goes, yeah, you're fucking creepy, goodbye. And he says, no! He probably saw that goodbye text message come through and he literally reached his computer going, no! Like some kind of dramatic death scene in a movie. But now let's take a look at how we got to this point. Let's go to some previous seasons with encounters of this kaiju of cringe. We'll go all the way back to the beginning, 2 years ago. These are the first of the sacred texts, and it actually does look like they were at least exchanging DMs before this conversation happened, before he went full mask off and showed just how weird he was. So he goes, yeah, no worries. You just have to pick the right one, haha. Did someone send you a tribute? And she says, what do you mean? Now, if you've been around the cyberspace for as long as I have, you immediately know what he's talking about. He's talking about a cum tribute. That's something that only the most deplorable of degenerates engage in, where they come on someone's picture, or they even do it to figurines too, where they put them in a jar and then come on it, or sometimes they don't even use the jar. They go no props, they just do it raw. And that is what he...
Tarry a moment whilst I ponder on't, for I am sore perplexed. Methinks I am barred from thy sight, and thy scroll is hidden from mine eyes. If indeed thou hast cast me into exile, I must speak plain. Thou art a sign of greater peril and mischief than ever I could pose. Truth be told, the memory fadeth, for a vast expanse of time hath marched past since last we spoke, and I decry nothing of our past parlance. Art thou not a dweller of the New World, that vast Americas? As for myself, I hail from the ancient kingdoms of Europe.
Is talking to her about here. This guy is so brain rotted that in the middle of like what seems to be some kind of conversation between these two, he starts talking about contributing to her. Like a cum tribute to your selfies. Just talking about it so casually, like this is a normal thing that normal, sane people do. What are you talking about? I don't know, I could expect it from Redditors. I love that he tries to talk down on Redditors. He is literally like the quintessential Redditor that people make fun of. I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Like coming to your selfie and sending it to you. Or was that too much? Why would you even say that? Boredom, I guess? That's dangerous. I don't know. I finished studying and I am waiting until I meet friends of mine. He's trying so hard not to seem like a fucking loser, so at the end he's like, oh, I don't know, like something Redditors would do. I'm not like one of them. I'm just kind of bored, you know. I was studying and now I'm waiting for my friends to come over. I got like 50 friends coming over because they wanted to hang out and like smoke cigarettes with me and shit, because like that's kind of what we do. And then maybe I'll end up having a threesome tonight, but I kind of just want to talk to you about all this splooge news, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out is all. Now, apparently she blocked him after that. I can't imagine why. And he was just as perplexed as I am. His confusion was so strong that he made a new account to message her again and try and get to the bottom of this mystery. Come on. And then I think he says her name there. Like, I am not doing anything, just being high. Like, come on, you can't get mad at him just for being high and talking about cum tributes. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, I have a soul. Are you serious? You text me from a new account? You're the creepiest person I've met on here. Seriously. It's getting weird, yeah, but I enjoyed talking to you. Please stop. Send a selfie. I will also send one. No, fuck you. No! I don't know. I think we could have a good chat. Dropping his signature classic, no! Right before being blocked. I like that. I like how he says that they could have a good chat if given the chance. But it seemed like they were chatting, and then things just went off the rails, completely unhinged, with him bringing up busting a load like tributes to her. I don't know what he expected. I don't know why he thinks that's something that's normal. And he also just in the middle of this asks for a selfie and then tries to bargain by saying, I'll give you one. Like, you know, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Come on, this is a great deal. Show me a selfie and I'll give you one. I know you really want one. Come on. Like it's some kind of gift. It's not like she's asking for a selfie. Nobody wants that. And there's no doubt in my mind he was just going to send some random person's picture. He probably would have chosen like Henry Cavill, like, surprise, it's been me, Henry Cavill, this whole time. Don't you feel silly for blocking me on the other account? All right, now let's talk seriously. Because this guy's probably like, I think he's probably on the much older side of things, just judging by the way he talks. And he has just been so poisoned by being just...
Here, let's watch that real quick.
Yeah, that bit tough. That big guy.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you, buddy. Yes, sir.
What does that even mean?
Glued to Reddit that certain things on there, like tributes, he thinks are like normal things that younger people do. So after a couple blocks, he sends another one here from a new account, and it says, "Okay, will we talk if I send a selfie? Please, I want to prove to you that I am a 20-year-old chilled dude, actually also a romantic. And are you actually doing fitness? Answer this and I will send you a selfie." Nobody fucking wants a selfie. It's not a reward. It's a punishment. It's a goddamn curse. And he keeps saying it. Like, look, if you just answer these questions like, are you into fitness? I'll send you a selfie. You've been begging for one. I'll do it. And please send me one. Come on, it's that easy. He just keeps mentioning that he'll send a selfie. Like, will we talk if I send one? Will this get you to finally open up to me? Fine, I'll give in and send you one of these, I suppose. Fuck, man, it's so weird. This dude's made a ton of accounts just to keep doing this to this person. And again, I imagine many others, but this is the only the only text from him that I can find thus far. It's so creepy. I always just find it fascinating how someone like him can exist. You can read these. Like, he's seeing the same messages we are, but to him, it's fine, and she's in the wrong. He even calls her a big red flag. It's fucked up. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Been a while since we checked out some classic creepy messages, and that's about it. See ya.
Alright, guys. That's it for now. Should I come back in maybe a few hours for like a short late night stream? I probably will. I think I'd be down for that. Anyway, we are 3 followers away from a big 250. Let's hope we can get there soon. Tell your friends. Tell your people. Come through. I'll see you guys later. If I don't see you later tonight, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll try to be on tonight. Everybody have a beautiful time. Bye.